This isn't looking good. Okay, this is it.
It's nice to see you, Arthur. Now you. Come on, Arthur. Let's go.
How'd you boys find?
You, please release my friend before anyone gets shot. Now.
in this situation.
Well, I just want to make this clear. I don't know if you guys agree. Do you agree if a woman opens her legs for you, because we in this table can all marry a McDonald's working poor woman, but a woman cannot take a Chad from McDonald's and marry them? They don't have the DNA to. What you're agreeing to is if she opens her legs for you, she's admitting you're above her. That's why they say I want equal height or above, equal money or above, but it's always above. Women date up, meaning if they're dating you, you're better than her. It's
Women
not fucking rocket science.
The average woman is 5'4", the average man is 5'9". Women want equal height or above because men tend to be taller than them. And men tend to earn more money than women. Of course they want somebody that on general out-earns them. That's just averages.
You didn't answer, right? Do women date up?
Do women date? Okay, no, women date about their class.
Okay, do men date?
Men date about their class. Men date about their class.
You men go to Walmart, you'll see a Chad with a fat ass bitch in Walmart. Raise your hand if you date down.
There's just a topic
we date down.
None of us ever agree on this. I understand it, but the reality is genuinely wealthy people don't date the woman at McDonald's or Starbucks or Target. I know you guys disagree on that, but it just doesn't happen. When you're in wealthy families, and also when you think about the mother for your children, you don't want just like a hot 18-year-old Latina with a huge fucking ass. You want an educated woman that knows how to handle her shit. That's going to raise your kids. That's going to be the mother of your kids. It is relevant. I found your mom in McDonald's and I turned her into the ideal mother. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Leave my mom alone. Do men, yes or no, do men date down?
No, not generally, no. No.
Do women date down?
No.
Say never.
People date about their average. What do you think is the average difference between a man and a woman's age in a relationship?
What's that have to do?
What do you think is the average difference in age? I'm just curious. What do you think is the average difference?
What do you think happens when I age 10 years? Hold on, is it the same if I age 10 years? I'm just a richer, hotter, bearded up sexist. If she ages 10 years, I got a fucking raisin Twinkie filled with cum. How the fuck is it the same thing, bro? My value goes up with the age. You don't agree with that?
I mean, it depends in what capacity. That's ideally that's the mother of your children, right? Is she a used up raisin Twinkie filled with fucking cum? Is that what you refer to the mother of your children?
He said what capacity? So if my finances,
this is also what
if my finances and status is going up, plus my network, because I have more women at circa 35 versus 25. We can agree. What angle you look at? All angles. I win when I age. She loses in every metric as she ages.
To you, she does.
To the world.
Okay.
Because we're reading statistics. You love statistics.
What statistics? We wouldn't even acknowledge the difference in age between a man and a woman.
Okay. Let's look at Ronaldo.
Ronaldo is not statistics. Okay. Leonardo DiCaprio is not statistics. That's why I asked you very simply. What's the average difference between a man and a woman? Right. It's less than 3 years.
Delete the
people
name.
Tend to date delete the people in their same socioeconomic class, same race, same neighborhoods, same schools.
You're gonna drop the last few chromosomes.
Same religions.
Look at this. Delete the name Leonardo DiCaprio, but think of a man on his level. All of them are with 18, 19-year-olds.
That's not true, though. We just brought up. What did I just bring up? Bezos fucking married another woman who's what 50 years.
That's a name. That's a name. I'm going off statistics.
Leonardo DiCaprio is a name.
Do rich, wealthy men date younger women?
Yes. No, on average,
what the fuck, nigga?
No, dude. You're making the emotional argument. All I can do is build the data. I can't. If you want to cry and make the faces or whatever, that's fine.
What do you guys say?
You don't ask them. Go look it up. Rich people that are genuinely wealthy, not people that are in fucking yachts in Dubai bragging about fucking 20-year-olds that are actually 35-year-old prostitutes that they pay to put on their boats. Actual wealthy people tend to date and marry people that are about their age. Go to any neighborhood with lawyers and doctors.
But they're cheating with a bunch of fucking 18-year-olds.
That wasn't your question.
Their values up.
That wasn't your question.
They're cheating with a bunch of teenagers.
Cheating or not? The question is, who do they marry?
No, but their values up. If he's old and his scrotum hangs to the ocean on his yacht, why is there so many young girls around him when his wife's not around? Because his value's up as he grayed, as his scrotum got gray. That's what the point I'm making. Women's value doesn't go up with the way they age. It just doesn't.
I think I think the bottom line here is that men are more willing to concede and date a woman and or hook up with a woman that has lower value than themselves, versus women are less likely to go ahead and take that dating approach. I think that's the bottom line that we can take. Where you guys are, rifting about.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
I mean, like in some generalities, it might be true, but when you look at the data, people just tend to date around their own classes. People go to the same schools with each other. People work the same jobs as each other. They're in the same neighborhoods. It's pretty rare that you get a guy with the last name Rockefeller or Kennedy that's going to Starbucks and picking up the barista. That just doesn't happen on average.
You're actually saying that women will marry a Chad with a six-pack that works at McDonald's? You're destroying lives with your opinion.
What are you talking about?
You're giggling out of the matrix.
I don't even know what. I don't even know.
Andrew, say on camera, women have the DNA to marry a Chad that works at McDonald's. Say it. Bite the bullet. Bite the bullet.
Women
Say
that
it.
work at McDonald's will marry men that work at McDonald's.
No.
Yes.
What? That's wrong too. But you're saying women will date a Chad who works at McDonald's. Marry, bro. Nigga, that's a ring. Not like Adam 22.
Do you think that people that work in fast food don't have wives? Say that to the camera. Say, if you work a service job, you don't have a wife. Is that true?
When
Say that.
no
That's what I
man,
thought.
no
That's what I thought.
35-year-old man
This
who
is
works
crazy.
at no 35-year-old man who works at McDonald's is married, bro.
Okay.
They're never
All right.
married.
There's no
And-
working class families. None of these poor broke motherfuckers have a wife. And it's just rich men with 5 wives
I'll give it to
constantly
you and
all
you'll
over the
see.
United States.
Here, I'll give
Everybody's
it.
a Mormon now.
Here's Exodia. All right, draw your last pathetic card. I'll give it to. Even if I
Triggered my
let's say,
trap card.
let's say I didn't win that one. Let's say he won that one.
Yeah.
I'll say, oh, okay, so there's McDonald's workers who have wives. He's really saying a woman who's about to leave him for financial insecurity, and they initiate all divorces, and she's cheating on him, so it's not really a marriage. It's kind of like he's ready to kill himself.
How is she gonna leave him for financial security? Who's gonna marry her?
Okay.
Are rich people wiping up multiple poor women to give them financial security? You know, hold on.
Bro.
You know that when you're a rich guy and you just fuck a poor chick, she doesn't get financial security from you. You know
Steven,
that, right?
You know,
Right, do you
I don't
understand
want to
that?
get you in trouble with your wife. Us four in
That's
this
what I thought,
table. Us four in this table. Fresh, Myron, Zerka, Destiny. If we met a model with a nice ass, she's sweet and loyal, works at McDonald's, I promise you, us four would say, fuck a prenup, bitch. Take half. Let me go inside you, bitch. All of us would marry that girl. If any woman you know met a Chad that's funny and he's great and he's perfect, but he's 32 years old and works at McDonald's, why you can't think of one fucking example is because it's never happened in history.
Aren't you literally the example?
How?
Because 6 months ago you were a loser that fucking didn't even turn his fucking stream on and you got girls all over you, don't you?
I had status.
What
network.
status? Your
I was
status
Zerka.
your status was,
I had
your status
200,000 followers when I
Yeah,
was a nobody.
200,000 followers. What the fuck does that mean? Your status was 500K overnight 10 years earlier on an Austin show. You are the example that you're looking for.
Whoa, check
The
it out.
chick that was dating you, that was abusing
That's
you, was a
exactly my point.
19-year-old,
I'm not gonna say the
fucking
bitch
girl
name.
that
You
was in a
talked
relationship
me.
with you for 1 year. You had no money,
No.
no cash, now you're up on Twitter, no clout, no stream, no nothing. You are the example that defeats your argument.
Hey, you're not Obelisk the Tormentor, because we were at a rooftop party. I'm not gonna say the bitch's name, I hate her. You cucked me because I only had fucking 200 viewers when we went to TwitchCon, and you were tripping on shrooms like, and remember when she was all over you know who I'm talking about, that taller kind of.
I know, she's a lovely woman, but I didn't
No, she's not a lovely woman. In any other, she gets aroused for someone like me. She even said, Zerka, you'd be a good fuck on the show. But he ignored the first time I ever got ignored because I was around influencers for the first time in my life.
Yeah.
I said the fucking Papa Smurf took my bitch, and I didn't even try. I didn't try to get the bitch, but I was like, why didn't she even look at me once? She's just thinking about absorbing clout off this dude. Bro, they date up. Meaning she saw Zerka as lower.
I did like 2 streams of it. She didn't even get to absorb any clout. No, it's not relevant. It's a program.
You fucked my
No,
dream
hold on.
girl. All right.
you, then you have no value.
Okay, good point. I love that. That's so fantastic. How about this? What if you got in a relationship with a guy that took more time to get ready than you? All the time. He spent more time at the salon than you did.
And?
He spent more time at the barbershop than you did. He spent more time shopping than you did. How'd that make you feel?
I think that he's taking care of himself, and everyone has the
What
right
if I
to
start
have
talking like a gay
their-
homosexual? Am I turning you on, acting like your gender?
No.
I feel
But let's
like
say,
he's
like I
too
said,
far.
let's say he started taking
I
his
think-
looks more seriously than you and spent more time doing that versus creating resources and status. He spent more time doing that. How would that make you feel?
We're talking. Okay, so you're talking about a woman who sees a man as a provider.
No.
Because it
He's
Because
just
your
asking
argument-
you. He's
your-
just
Yeah, I'm
asking
just
you.
trying to
Your
understand.
argument is you're saying that the reason why men want a woman that makes less money than them is you're arguing that it's ego. Okay, fair enough. Let's go with that. And I'm asking you, I'm putting the shoe on the other foot. I'm simply asking you, what if you got with a guy that spent more time to get ready, spent more time at the barbershop, spent more time at the getting his nails
But
done?
that was your
than you?
argument. That's what you
I
think
wouldn't
that.
care. I
that's
wouldn't
what,
care.
Hold on.
Would
I'm
you
asking
that
you. I'm
is-
asking her.
Would you care?
That is what you think that I got. Like you're saying that like beauty is. You're
Just
saying that.
answering him.
You're saying that beauty is the only thing women are good for. And so that's why you're using the example of a man spending more time in a salon than a woman. How would that make
What's
me
a woman's
feel?
Yeah,
primary
answer,
agency?
because that's what
Hold
you
on,
think that I-
stop. Let's operate in reality here. What's a woman's primary agency?
I don't know what you mean.
If it's not beauty, what is it?
It's
What is a
beauty.
woman's main commodity that she uses
You literally model.
to get what she wants?
Blame it on the patriarchy.
Yeah, women want to take back their power, and that's why they use things like OnlyFans and things because society sexualizes them.
No,
so
women.
they use that
you-
in their
women
power
only have
to make
beauty.
money to make money.
Women only have beauty, and you got your culture.
Do you think you're really fighting the patriarchy by modeling and selling your body online? You're taking back power by selling your body for $17.50?
She just models. She doesn't have only.
Whatever. Do you think that you're fighting anything?
No, I come.
I
to
think
peace.
she's profiting off of how society works.
I don't look at life the way that you guys like. Oh, I have more power than women. I'm the provider. I need to like. I
She
just
just does
live
what
my
she
life
wants.
and I do
Yeah.
what makes me happy.
You just live in
Exactly.
La La Land.
No,
It's not
I
La
do
La
what
Land,
makes
But
me
you,
happy.
but you
Doing-
chose a guy that has intrinsic value. Why? Because you want to live a good life, right?
Because we connect the way that we
Bro.
They have
Look, I'm gonna be
similarities.
painfully
They
honest
both
here.
like music.
I'm going to be extremely painfully honest here. You're fairly incompetent, okay? In other words, you're stupid. But it's okay because you're a female. No one cares about your intelligence level. No one cares about your accomplishments. No one cares about your status. However, for a man, he would not be able to get by in life off of his looks like you. If a man had your level of intellect, he would suffer. He must be competent. I'm simply trying to
Male
illustrate an
models.
analogy which you cannot understand. What I'm saying is this. A man that's beautiful, okay, is like a woman that makes a lot of money. It doesn't benefit a woman to have a handsome man if he can't provide shit. Just like a man, it doesn't benefit him to have an ugly chick that provides resources. Why? Because a woman that makes a lot of money at some point is going to replace you. Just like a man that's extremely handsome provides you no value and no security. Your own career set proves my point that a woman's primary agency is her looks. You're able to monetize and have a career based off your looks. Your
Men
career
can also
proves
do
my
that,
point.
though.
So
Men-
you're saying
men
it's
can
because
also
of
do that,
male
though.
ego.
There's-
It's because of male ego that men want to provide. No, men just understand that if I don't provide, I'm not going to get a woman.
Men
The
just-
difference for him to have an ugly chick that provides resources. Why? No, it's because of male ego that men want to provide. No, men just understand that if I don't provide, I'm not going to get a woman. The
Men
difference
just-
for him to have an ugly chick that provides resources. Why? No, it's because of male ego that men want to provide. No, men just understand that if I don't provide, I'm not going to get a woman. The difference for him to have an ugly chick that provides resources. Why? Between men and women,
looks for
stop
that too,
interrupting.
though.
The difference between men and women is that men must understand what women want to get them. Women don't have to understand what men want to get them, which is why you're able to say the ludicrous things you're saying with the low IQ conversation that you've been having.
So
It's simply put, a man's beauty does not benefit a woman, just like a woman's money doesn't benefit a man. It is very different. It's not ego. It's that the guy knows that he's on borrowed time and it ain't gonna work when his girl makes more money than him because women don't look for an equal. They want a superior.
I think you're talking about like machista men though. Like that's like a whole like group.
Those are the
What
men.
if those are, that's like a group.
Machista men is masculine men, correct?
Over masculine.
Overly masculine.
Women want masculine men.
Not all women.
Not
all
masculine
women.
and feminine.
Not
All women. You know what's proof that you want a masculine man? How many guys sign up for your OnlyFans? Probably a couple hundred. All those guys would want to be with you, and you don't want them. You're paying for them, but you don't respect them at all because those are not masculine men. You see them as pathetic. You see them as simps. They're paying just to look at your body. You would date somebody that signed up for your
I wouldn't
OnlyFans?
date them because
There
that's
you go.
kind of scary.
Why is it scary?
Because I don't know, like I don't know them. Well, they could rape me. Like I don't know their intentions.
All day
They're
long.
So you guys don't watch porn?
Hello.
Absolutely not.
So dating apps, people you meet in person, you don't know them either.
I think that's
Yeah,
a
but
lot.
Most
like,
relationships are met online.
On OnlyFans, you can like you don't have to put your name. Like you can put whatever username you want. Like on a dating app, like you obviously have to show pictures and
In person, you don't know them either.
you can put whatever username you want. Like on a dating app, like you obviously have to show pictures and
In person, you don't know them either.
you can put whatever username you want. All that
Alright.
kind of thing you meet in public.
Let's
Like
say he has your OnlyFans, you meet him in person. Does that change anything?
also you can't do that. It's like forbidden on
Okay, it's a
OnlyFans.
hypothetical.
Hypothetically, I still wouldn't do that.
That's the dumbest thing you said on that. Okay, it's a hypothetical. So the situation,
Okay, hypothetically,
a
yeah.
guy says he comes up to you, oh, I subscribe to your OnlyFans. The relationship is dead
If he's
from there.
cute, why not?
You don't respect these guys. If you did, then you would take the chance. They send you simp messages all day long, how they love you, how they want to be with you, and you just ignore all of them. You send them to some
That's
dude
not
in India to reply to
true.
them.
I literally respond to every single message.
And you think they're pathetic and you profit off of them. You don't want a guy that's going to be, you want a guy that's masculine, that's better. I know right now you're equating it to male ego. Oh, we're insecure because we want to control. That's garbage. Stop trying to be equal to us. You want a guy that's better.
Not only that, dude, like, this is what I'm trying to
Why
say.
would I want a
Like,
guy that's
only
better than
women can say dumb shit like women don't care about masculine men. Why do women scream for height? Why do women scream for muscularity? Why do women want a guy that has a V-taper? Why do women want a guy that has a beard typically? Why do they want a guy that's assertive and dominant and a fucking leader? Why is 50 Shades of fucking Grey the number one selling book? Shut up.
Because women
Shut up.
are brainwashed by men
Shut
like
up.
you.
Stop fucking talking for 2 seconds. You don't make sense. Everything that you're saying is not personified to the reality. The reality is that women want masculine men that can tell a girl to shut up, a guy that's a leader, a guy that's dominant, a guy that makes money, a man that's large and in fucking charge. That's what women overwhelmingly want. Now, there's some women out there that like pussies, for sure, but that's a minority. Most women want a guy who's a fucking leader, period. That's how it is. That's a fact. That's not my opinion. What I think, that's just how the world works. Women want masculine men, and men want feminine women. She leaving?
Yeah, he leaving. Yeah,
No, whatever. She didn't say nothing anyway. Well,
No. You know what? Leave.
Nah, just, you walked out? Get the fuck out. Just go.
Are you
Just go.
sure?
You're not going in the bathroom. Get out. Nope. Hell no. Get her out of here.
No.
Immediately.
Bye.
Take your phone and your purse. Get the fuck out.
I'll go fuck, man. Leave.
Kitchen too hot. Get out, man. That's where you should have been in the first place.
Do you meow at your boyfriend?
No, I was just gonna talk about that. You guys can say shut the fuck up, you're dumb, you're stupid, but I'm like crucified for meowing.
You're not crucified. You're interrupting and you're disrespectful. So
See,
we
we've
have to
had
tell
to
you.
elevate it
Disrespectful when you
because
call us
you're talking
bitches, when you say
disrespect.
that we belong in the kitchen, all that fucking
so
bullshit.
you're talking disrespect, but you talk like that?
No, you're interrupting and we're having a podcast right now. Meowing is not adding anything to the conversation.
I didn't interrupt when you were talking. I just
You meowed and kissed in the mic. That's not, we're not having any type of conversation.
shut the fuck up.
I didn't tell you to shut the fuck up. You told me to shut the fuck up, actually.
You did, under your breath.
Yeah, so now you're gonna go play victim when you did the same thing an hour ago.
No. I didn't say that. I just said you guys are gonna crucify me for meowing when you guys are telling me to shut
no,
the
we're
fuck up.
crucifying you because you've made stupid statements that don't align with reality, and you're being called out for being stupid,
I
which is a
think-
privilege because you're able to still model and get the opportunities that you get because you're a female. which
Men
proves my
can
point.
do that also.
Men can model to the same degree as women?
OnlyFans, there's
There's
doing
men out there.
porn right
Hot-ass
now.
men out there.
Okay, stop arguing the exception is the
Hold
rule.
on. You guys really think that women are out here buying pornography from hot dudes?
Yes, they are.
Yes,
There's a
they
lot of
are.
women that's
Okay,
out here
this
doing
is what
it.
I mean when I say women are stupid. The reality is that pornography.
Oh,
if
well,
we-
maybe men is buying it from other men because some of y'all
Yes,
be acting
Yes,
diva.
that's what it is. If we went ahead and relied on females to pay for pornography, the pornography industry would be bankrupt fucking tomorrow.
Yep.
Women don't care about pornography to the same level that men do. Men are visual creatures. You're able to monetize off of OnlyFans. You're able to model off of whatever the fuck it is, your looks, because men are visual creatures. Some of
Does
your
that
guys'
include
careers
you?
are contingent upon males
Well,
being
does that
horny.
include you though? What you just said, does that, when you say men are whatever you said creatures, does that include you?
Yes.
The men that are
Maybe
here.
men need to
And
date
does that,
men.
wait, answer that question. Does that include you and the men that are sitting in this table?
Yes.
What are you
Because
asking
I just-
specifically? Are you saying that do I consume porn? Don't you ask me?
Yeah, everything. Everything that has to do with
None of you
so
watch
why are you
porn?
making that
No.
statement?
None of
so
you.
why are you
No.
making a general
Because we get
statement?
pussy, you
Why
idiot.
are
We
you
get
all
pussy.
lying? Can I
You
say
still get
something?
pussy and you
Can
look
I
at
say
porn.
something?
What?
Why are you making a general statement when we're talking about general, right? We're talking about a
Because we're talking
general.
about generalities.
Okay, so why are you speaking on something when none of you do that though?
We're the top 1% of Miami. What the fuck?
Podcast is talking about
So wait, you're saying you have to be in a certain demographic to speak about said demographic? Is that what you're saying?
No, you're saying that generally women, we can't say anything, but you're like, I can't say, oh, not all women, or not all men, or not all,
A majority of.
You don't take that. You don't take that because you're like, oh, that's not general. But you're talking
Do you see
about
the difference between you and me on this podcast? For a man to be on this podcast, you have to be exceptional in your field. For you to be on this podcast, you need to show your titties and price yourself at $17.50, and you can sit across from me. We're not the same.
But I didn't say that.
We're not generalizing.
I didn't say that we were the same.
Okay, the reason that we're generalizing for most guys is most guys are struggling and sipping over people like you, get meowed at and don't know how to get past that, because for a man to be here, you need to be exceptional. For you to be here, you can be average. We're speaking for general women, all you girls who think that you're independent queens, that you're prized, that you're special when you're really not. For a guy to be here, you can't just be an average dude who sells himself online and sit down here.
You talk down on women like that. Like how does?
How am I talking down? Are you not average?
You are talking down.
Are you not average?
It don't matter. No, I'm not
How's
average.
that fair? What if I told you that you weren't valuable?
When did I say you're not valuable?
You just said that.
I said you're
You
average.
said all of us actually.
You are an average woman.
I don't even know who you
He's
are.
complimenting you. When he's saying average, he's
We are
complimenting.
not valuable. You said that.
No, what
I
he
think
said
what
is,
you're taking it the wrong way because you're equating when he says that you're average to not valuable because you want to be above
He
average.
said it out of his
Yeah,
mouth. He
he
said
did.
all of you are not
Oh.
valuable.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said, "Oh, you think you're the prize and this and that." Okay, I think I'm the prize.
Honestly,
I'm the
after
prize.
hearing you
When did he
guys,
say that?
you guys are below average. Do not understand. She got dumber somehow. The cat.
hold on,
Oh.
because she just moved the goalpost. So what is your point here with the generality statement?
That you weren't accepting me saying, or anyone saying, not all women or not all men with whatever statement that you were
Because you're
making.
making an argument for the exception. When you say not all, fantastic, but you're speaking about a small demographic, which is what? Statistically insignificant. If I say 90% of people do this, and then you come in and say, well,
right,
not
let's
all,
do
there's
this.
10% of people that don't do this.
Exactly.
Who cares?
Exactly. So when you say that
It's
all
not
men
significant.
sexualize or that all men,
I didn't say
you
all,
know,
I said
drown in
most.
porn,
So
then
all
that
men are
includes you guys
gay.
as well.
Myron, please. Please, Myron.
Oh my
Don't
God.
do
How
it,
does
Myron.
that
Don't.
Look,
literally
he's gonna
make
shoot her.
economic
You
sense?
do realize, right, that when I speak in generalities, here's the thing. This is your, oh God.
Oh, fuck, I've
Oh,
never seen you
shit.
like this.
No, it's just like, you're fucking dumb. Like, no, stupid. You're really fucking dumb. Stupid. Like, really dumb.
I don't know what you get by saying like
It's the
degrading
truth.
words like
It's
that.
the truth.
I
It's,
don't
no,
Yeah,
because
you're
you don't
retarded.
understand simple logic. You don't understand how the world works. You don't understand speaking in generalities when you're making a point. You're making an argument for an exception to the rule. You cannot sit there, for example, I'm multi-millionaire,
Do you
right?
talk to your mom
Hold
like
on, stop for
that?
2
Do you guys
seconds.
talk to your moms?
No,
like
our
that?
moms are dumb
Yeah,
retards.
my mom doesn't say
I
stupid
think
shit
she
like
Does
this.
your mom agree
Hold on, hold on.
with
Let
it?
me-
Yeah, my mom's a chat. She
Wait.
super chatted. You're a dumb bitch.
What you're
Your
trying to
mom
say
is
here,
on
okay?
crack.
Look, I could run around and say,
Your
I'm
mom.
multi-millionaire, I'm super successful, I make this
Charlie
money, blah, blah,
Church.
blah, I got the status, right? If someone tells me, hey, bro, there's world hunger, there's people starving in Africa, I would be a moron if I said, well, I don't experience that because I get food every day. That'd be absolutely fucking stupid. But guess what? I'm not speaking from my personal experience. I'm speaking how the world works. World hunger is a thing, and my financial status does not reflect the entire world. The problem with you is that you're taking your opinion and reflecting it on the whole world. If I say most people do X, Y, Z, that's how it goes, regardless of you.
Doesn't that lack empathy? Weren't we talking about?
Oh my God.
I feel like what he's trying to say is you're projecting, which you are a little bit, and I feel like
It's not projecting. It's
He's
just
reading, yo,
it's
you know,
projecting
it's
projecting
pure
her
stupidity.
view of she's projecting
No, let me explain. Myron, I speak.
Look.
Yeah.
We need to stop using stupid social buzzwords like, emotional intelligence and projecting whatever. We need to go back to telling people they're stupid and they lack critical thinking skills. I think more people would learn and figure out how the world really works if we just told them straight up, you're fucking dumb.
Myron,
Maybe
hold on.
use your
Darling,
podcast
I'm from your country. I'm from your
world
country.
a better place,
Myron,
not things like
Myron,
that.
I'm fluent in retard, Myron. Let me talk to her.
Your mom like that.
My mom's not.
Myron is when Myron.
Bring her on. I would love to see what she would have.
She was the one that warned me about retards like y'all. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
When Myron is reading
That makes sense.
when Myron is reading statistics, let's just say, for the sake of the argument, he's saying 90% of men are visual, watch porn. Why are you pointing at millions of followers like us? We're the top, we're not even top 1% of Miami. We're the highest 0.0001 you can get. You don't point to us, point to the 90% of the men. That's the general statistic that you have to focus on.
We're speaking about the general guy.
Why would Myron and I watch porn when we fuck models? We don't watch porn. Like 90% of men do because they're visual. He's reading studies and you're having a mental breakdown. You're literally the dumbest guest we've ever had in history. And that's how I know I want to fuck her. You're my type. I'm kidding. I'm too good for you. This is high value.
Yeah, sorry, you had something? Go ahead. Please make it not me.
No, I was gonna say, he said I'm having a mental breakdown, but you literally cannot stay still in your chair. Like,
honestly, yo, Myron, have we had an episode with a dumber guest than her, or am I just tripping?
the girl that walked out
She's been
earlier.
going, you've been looping for hours, and she's reading a study to you, and you're like, do you watch porn? What do you go? She's gonna go up to Brad Pitt and be like, Brad Pitt, do you watch porn? Like, connect the dots, dude.
No, but here's what it is. You're a feminist and you think that men are trash. You display that on the show, so you're never gonna really even understand. This for the audience.
I didn't say that.
You said men are trash, and you said hold up. You said men are trash, and you said like, what can we do to make the world a better place? This is being explained to 23,000 people live. People are gonna see like how dumb you are and how you're not saying anything. This is the impact of the world. You're never gonna change. You're always gonna think that men are insecure, that we're projecting insecurity, that all these TikTok words. You're not gonna learn, but people who are watching this are good. You need to watch back. What'd you say?
Yeah, Sips.
But we're talking about generalities, so most men say most.
That's fine. That's what I believe in. I think.
And when you say not all men, you're talking about a subgroup that you don't want to fuck that pays for your OnlyFans. When you say not all men, you're talking about a group you're never gonna marry.
Yeah,
There's no point to that.
I think I will marry a very good man who has the same values and morals.
Good luck marrying a donkey. You'll never get married.
Okay, I apologize. Are y'all married? Any one of you guys, are y'all married? Do y'all have
You know
kids?
why we're not married?
No,
the West is filled with girls like you guys. Like, right now, if we combine the women's...
Because you're a loser.
If we combine... you're the broke one. You know, if we combine... Yeah, you're uber free.
I could be married. I got.
Wait, how old are you?
She's 27.
I'm 27.
Oh, you could be married.
And I have options.
Get married on the wall that you crashed in. Check this out. Listen.
And you're a loser.
Your Uber Prius is here, you broke fuck. No, check this out.
Bro.
Check this out. Check this out.
Street money and book money.
You guys are getting statistics. We're not even dunking on you, and you're the dumbest panel we've ever had, ever, in history. Right? And you're leading. There's the quarterback right here.
You said we're losers for not being
No,
married.
I called him a loser. I never called y'all a loser.
Why is
But
Vic a
I'm
loser?
saying, like,
He's just
y'all
obnoxious.
have who?
Why is he a
Sorry?
loser?
He's a loser
Because he's
because he's
obnoxious.
very obnoxious and he talks out his ass.
Is that what a loser is?
And he calls females hoes and bitches, and you're never gonna get married, nigga. You don't even have a baby.
Hold on. If you're gonna say loser, he's winning. Like he's winning the whole show. The whole chat's on his
winning.
side.
That's fine because
he's actually adding value.
Do anything.
Because he
clout and winning is two different things.
It's not
You
about
cannot
clout.
clout and everybody's gonna agree with
Well,
you.
hold on. Let me ask you a
With
question. What does it take for a man to gain clout?
By being a jackass.
Really, a jackass?
A jackass, having money, flashing,
How do you
being
get
a
money? Hold on. How do you get clout and money? As a man.
Nowadays,
As a man.
As a man.
Nowadays,
As-
whatever.
Shut up,
As a man, being a jackass, degrading women.
Okay.
I'll tell you how I made my money.
No, circle. Let her finish. I want to actually hear what she has to say. How does a man gain status, clout, and money?
Status, clout, and money.
Because clout is status.
Well, clout is y'all's new status. That's not clout is, I guess, the internet's new status.
Okay, how does a man get clout and money? Go ahead.
By being a jackass.
Okay.
Jackass is a whole production. They have a whole production of jackasses.
Okay.
By being themselves. Some men can be themselves and actually win.
Okay.
By degrading women, by
Okay.
saying stuff that y'all are saying on this show. I guess y'all bring people on here to degrade them.
Okay.
And also by looking good. You have some man that looks good like Chris Brown or whatever.
Oh, so let's just completely forget about his ability to dance, his singing capabilities.
Well, he can sing, but most definitely he's attractive.
Yeah, but the reality is they signed him and he's
Because
good
he has
because of
talent. Like some men can win off their talent. And their athletic.
But he sings.
or whatever.
He sings and he's a good singer, which is why he was able. See, this is the thing.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Women don't understand that for a man to gain status, clout, money, he has to work for it. Okay? Men are rarely, if ever, handed anything in life because we can't get by on our looks like women can.
That's
Some of y'all can go ahead, put your cash up on your Instagram, open up an OnlyFans selling only feet pictures and make $10K a month. Men are never afforded that ability. Even the best looking men can't make money on pornography like women can. So you're trying to trivialize like all the things it takes to get status and clout. Men have to provide value to make money.
So
Women
they
don't.
have to be jackasses and losers.
I'll tell you how I made my
Win some
money.
type of clout.
Let me tell you how I made all my money.
By being a jackass.
Close, by being that nigga.
You're not a nigga. Sorry, you cannot say that. You're not a nigga. By being a jackass and a loser.
Look, here's the thing. Ladies, you might not like this, but I'll say it. Life for men in 2023 is way harder than women, for women.
No,
Like, men live a way harder life than women do in 2023. You don't think so?
No.
Tell me why women live a harder
Women
life.
have to show their ass and titties just to get a living. You guys can do whatever you want.
That's the dumbest.
No, some
It just keeps
women,
getting
not
dumber.
me. Not me. I'm not speaking for me, so don't
she
call
was
me a
talking-
jackass. I'm speaking
I think she was talking about me.
generally.
Okay.
Generally,
Hold on.
bitches out here gotta show their ass and titties and be seductive
Facts.
just to make some money.
Facts.
And you guys can be who you are and agreeable to all the other dudes out here and all the other jackasses, and you can make your money. It's easy for guys in
He
2023 to make
memorized
some money.
30 books of statistics. You showed your
I
tits.
actually read.
No, what did you read? What's Harry Potter? What?
Nah.
What's the last book
The
you read?
Traveler's Gift.
Oh, you are just adorable. Yo, Myron, how many books did you have to master to have the statistics for the podcast? You had to master podcasting, entertainment, statistics. You showed your tits. You showed your
I didn't
tits.
show not one titty.
Well, that's your problem, Sean.
Look, see.
So wait, hold on. Because before you were saying don't show them because guys don't want that. Now you're telling her to show
Because
them.
now I'm horny. I'm so bored, I'm horny.
Look, ladies, the point is this. Men have to earn their value. Men have to go out there and work. We don't have the privilege of being able to show our body and make a bunch of money quickly. We can't do that. A guy has to add value to the world. So what you said, the argument you made, and you're nodding here, so body language is very important. You know deep down that women have the escape route of being able to use their sexuality to acquire resources. Men never have that. Women can go ahead and get saved by a guy and be a trophy wife. I'll never be a trophy husband. Let's keep it
Why?
1,000
Why
here.
not?
Because he don't want to be a
But
trophy
why not?
husband.
Why
Are
can't?
you going to support a man long term?
Why not?
Are you going to?
I could.
Why are you arguing for something you don't even want?
Stop. You're
If
not
it
gonna
was
do
the
that.
right guy, if I was in love, why not?
You just said
I
earlier,
would.
30 minutes ago, you said you want a guy that makes more than you.
Stop the
That's what he said.
You agreed.
I did agree, but
Jesus
if I was
Christ.
in love, if it was love,
Jesus Christ, they're never gonna learn. And look, you're gonna say that women live hold on, just stop. Just stop. You said that women live a harder life because they have to show their ass and titties to make money. That is the easiest income of all time. All she has to do is this twice a week, and she gets thousands of simps that I love you so much. Because all the guys that you're ignoring are fixing houses, are fixing the toilet, and you think they're below dirt because you make more than them by showing your ass and titties. You live life on easy mode and still
Well, I
disrespect
don't
men.
live life on easy mode, but I'm understand. A lot of people a lot of women have to be sexualized.
No, they don't. It's a choice.
It's a choice.
They can choose to go to McDonald's,
I'm
Starbucks.
sexualized. I could walk with a gun on my head.
Darling, look
Come
at this.
on now, be
Look
nice.
at Cristiano Ronaldo's wife. She didn't make an OnlyFans. She worked at a Gucci shop and she was hot.
Who?
Cristiano
how hard
Ronaldo
it
said,
is
"You're
to
not a
work at a Gucci?"
whore," and she got Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a billionaire stud and a little
Some people are
homosexual.
built from different backgrounds.
No, but look at it. She was not on OnlyFans. She was working at Gucci shop,
But some
a
people are
pretty
built from
lady.
different
And
backgrounds.
Ronaldo didn't go for the OnlyFans girl. He went for the Gucci girl. Myron, you know this
Gucci
example.
girl.
No, it's
The
just that
Gucci girl.
I find it crazy. You know what? Actually, I don't find it crazy. Privilege is invisible to those that have it. A lot of women don't understand the privilege that they have. You guys have certain opportunities and abilities that men are never going to have. I mean, let's be honest here. You guys are on a podcast with 23,000 people watching, etc.
Facts.
Nobody knows who y'all are.
Facts.
However, people have to know who we are for us to even have a platform for y'all to come in the first place. Women don't have to have status. Women don't have to have anybody necessarily care about their skill set. Men do. Men have to provide value because I can't coast on my looks, unfortunately.
And you see how you're never going to even understand or empathize, even though you think that you're
Yeah,
empathetic?
she thinks she's empathetic.
You
Yeah.
you just sat down and said like
I
you
can't
no.
be
You said that he's a jackass to get here.
No.
Do you know how many nights of grinding, how many streams he had to get here, how much networking he had to
doesn't
do,
act like it.
No.
how he needed to be? It doesn't matter how he acted. You don't see the work that goes in, and you think that you're empathetic.
But
this
I
dude was grinding for years.
never
No,
came at
she's
you guys like that. But if somebody is calling me a stupid hoe and all
I
this,
said stupid bitch. I said stupid bitch, not a hoe.
stupid hoe, you're gonna be called a jackass,
Okay,
and a
but
loser.
the difference,
I don't care how
the
much money you
difference from
got.
me calling you a
I don't
stupid bitch and you
care.
calling me a jackass
And then
is,
you calling yourself
is
a
I'm
nigga,
not
you would
lying.
never be a
I'm not
nigga.
lying. You're lying. I'm not a jackass.
You would never be a nigga.
but
so
you
don't
did-
ever hold
you-
yourself
you did-
that great. You will never be a nigga.
I'm the only nigga on earth.
And
Now check this out. But
My nigga.
Hey, you know how I know? I was late to the podcast.
You showed up on nigga time.
Hey, yo, go look at my criminal record. I'll show you, nigga. Now, hold on. You did beat Sneeko because he said that Zerka worked very hard. I did work hard, but to be honest, the first time I spoke on a microphone on a show, 500,000 views overnight, I went famous. Like, I didn't work that hard. I'm a genius. None of you are genius. Matter of fact, either missing or added chromosomes, we have a problem here. The dumbest cast we've ever had. I've watched the show for a year. You guys win the prize. Play the music for the dumbest bitches we've ever had on. Play the music. No, we got a better song.
But even though you made like you went viral the first night on, it took 5 years of charisma. You were a bouncer. You had to build up the social skills to make you go viral that first night.
That's why you so
Yo,
hard.
Mara,
'Cause you
what's
was
up,
a
Mara?
bouncer.
Yeah.
I see that.
And you know what? Honestly, ladies, there's room for improvement, and I think you guys are all gonna get married. Like, I believe in you guys.
Okay.
I see why.
All right.
Okay, that's nice.
All right.
All right.
Because it's almost the end of the show. We gotta start lying to fuck them, right?
Oh, shit. Anybody else have anything?
You a jackass.
Yeah.
You a loser.
Right. No. Okay. All right. Where we at? We're wrong reading the 100, right?
No.
I didn't call it? Oh, shit. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Shout out Big Mo. Happy birthday. My wife's Haitian from North Miami. Hello, Haiti.
Yes,
like,
sir.
Haitian beauty. For the ladies, if your man was a millionaire but wanted you to peg him once a week like Allah, would you stay and satisfy or ghost his ass for real? You know they DM me, right?
What do you say?
Really?
Read it.
Shout out,
No way.
Shout out North Miami, Little Haiti. That's my
Yeah.
hometown
Let me
on
find my
God. North Miami, Little Haiti, smoked out salute. Ow.
Yeah, the two feminists will probably tag their husband.
Would you peg your husband? No? What about you? You guys seem to be...
Wait, you were just arguing for providing for your man. You weren't
Yeah,
fucking
would
me
you
out?
peg your guy?
Yeah, if it makes him happy.
Told you.
Okay.
Well, would you respect him after and take him seriously?
Okay.
She's an exception.
Point out Dan, bro. I mean Daniel. Shout out to you, bro. Get the legs up.
They responded with a laughing emoji said easy money.
That means you're gonna do 5 reactions.
Yeah, of course, which is fine. I mean, I think we embarrassed the fuck out of them, which is great.
Oh no, they got roasted, bro.
Yeah, y'all niggas got roasted, bro. But here's the thing, they're not gonna clip the parts where we actually expose them to.
Yeah.
Hey, challenge accepted. Go live when you react to
Yeah, how
it.
about
If it's
y'all
easy
go
money,
live?
go live when you react to it for once. Don't use an editor. See if you can do it.
Yeah, do it. Should I respond to it? Use it without an editor?
Do it live.
Do it live. Do it live.
We do it
You know
live.
what they're
Do
probably
it live.
watching
Do it
right now?
live. We do
How
it
about
live.
you fucking bum? How about you go live with retard preach and hopefully you won't have an aneurysm? You go ahead, go live and talk shit. I'd love to see it, bro. Y'all niggas need an editor to exist.
And once
you
again,
fucking bums.
thank you for the free exposure because your fans come to us and they stay with us, bro. So thank you so much.
Thank you, D.
Facts.
Thanks, Alvin. Preach. I would have
You
never
actually
found out
drive
about
out,
the show.
you show female delusion while y'all dumbasses sit there in a fucking
He
hot ass
says,
room and sweat together.
Get the legs
Faggots.
up, you blubber-loving ninja watchers. Shout out to Amin Dania. National Geographic, with 2 C's, says the Canadian thought a rare species of bird start their summer migrating to Miami looking for a mate. Canadian thought is known for mating with no less than 50 males during their summer fling. Once done, they migrate to Canada as if nothing happened.
I can come here anyways. I'm native. I have a status card. It doesn't matter. I don't even need a passport to stay here.
Oh,
I
damn.
have a nickname. You're native?
Yeah.
She is. This is your nickname. She who runs with no IQ.
What the fuck?
You're funny. I do
The
though.
casino runner goes, Minnesota BZ here, just to prove there's a difference in men and women. Let the ladies prove it themselves. Ask them if they have to pick one. Would they rather walk in your 14-year-old son smashing or a 14-year-old daughter getting pounded out? Okay, would you prefer, you have a teenage daughter or son, would you prefer that you, okay, would you prefer that you walk in and see your daughter getting smashed or your son smashing a chick? Shoot here.
Like, what would be more disturbing to
What
see?
would piss you off more as the mom?
I would say the daughter getting smashed.
You.
The daughter.
You.
The daughter.
Huh.
You.
For sure, the daughter.
Huh.
You.
I don't think it's this one.
I thought it was
I'm
the same.
50-50.
You should be opposite watch.
No, I actually don't know.
I really don't know either.
I don't
Thinking
know.
hard.
How to be contrarian.
And this is why you can't have.
It would seem this twisted world is not yet depleted of surprises. I greet you, then, and welcome you to the realm of the Fae. Or what so remains. I am Numue, artisan, seer, goddess of the Fae, and counselor to the one true king. Or so I was. Still, it is my gift to see what cannot be seen, and to forge what cannot be forged. So then, strange one, what brings you thus before me? Like you say? You are a unique taste, strange one. Unknown to me, yes, it is familiar. I may have seen this Clementine in dreams and visions. Alas, I do not. I have seen her in a kingdom of great authority, filled with doors and possibilities. But I do not recognize it, nor can I find the way. Not here, not as things are. You are not the only soul seeking answers thus. There was another, a denizen of these kingdoms twain, and my answer for him was that which I now tell you. You have been marked as prey, like a grazing beast in the eyes of a creature unlike anything else in this twined world. Just so. The scent is as strong on you as it was on him. You cannot escape her. She may not come for you now, but she will come. When she finds you, you cannot survive. Unless you might hunt her first. Seek her out, strange one. Carry the heart of one of her recent victims to her realm. I can send you to her hunting grounds. It is the only aid I will grant, though it bring you more hardship than help. Seek out her nest. It will be a place of untold woe and suffering. Indeed, you must have passed through this dwelling already to have her mark upon you thus. A goddess, strange one. the everlasting goddess of dreams, beloved and beatified by all Fae. Alas, she is no longer thus. When our world was debauched, so we are all be warned. Said grounds are ruled only by. Be certain you are prepared.
Single moms, because y'all can't make fucking decisions. Holy.
That is the hardest thing, though. If I
Another... Yes, indeed. So similar. Little pony bear slept and dreamed he saw a sight of teeth and trails and darkened veils and unforgiving light. 2 shiny copper teeth removed from 9 discarded cones, and 7 yellow leaves excised from 1 forgotten tome. So little corny bear... I suppose it doesn't make much sense. But that is what I was trying to remember. Okay. Shiny copper teeth in love, discarded clothes.
She died.
Discarded clothes.
No.
7 yellow leaves excised from one forgotten tome. Two shiny copper teeth in discarded clothes. 7 yellow leaves excised from one forgotten tome.
Trespassers! Stop them!
Can't go on.
I must say, I have not received. What do you want? The patients spoke of it first. Some great change, unseen monsters, and of course, this Night Weaver. I thought it a kind of math. The fact that some outside these walls made the same claims only confirmed it for me. A kind of psycho. I did. She came to me in my sleep. I could see. I woke terrified. I saw it then. I saw the way the others would become angry or as if they saw the same but wished to convince themselves they hadn't. Very well. Too shiny.
Wouldn't they do anything? Wouldn't they do anything? I saw it. They saw it.
We have a free roaming patient!
delighting me with your presence once. Namue's. Until the strange one returns. As did the one true king rules this. Those who didn't. It was freedom for the one true. Before his deposition, there were those who. I saw it myself at the two worlds ruined by the hubris of the one. It is amusing. Certainly. Farewell.
I walked into my blood daughter getting.
Oh no! Whoa,
so I'm not with Fresh and Fit. I got my own show. Twitter.com/ZerkaOfficial. My opinions are not theirs. Mine are beyond.
Yeah, that's your own opinion.
Because you got to remember, Myron. If I have a kid with her, right? If I bust inside of her mouth and I have a kid with her, remember, Myron, focus. If I have a kid with her, it's 50% of my kid. But if it's my blood daughter, 75% of my DNA, right? There's more of my DNA in the. I've had a lot of blow.
Okay. What about you? What's worse? The daughter?
I guess, yeah.
Who is it? What's worse? Hurts,
I don't
doesn't
know.
it?
You know what you
Hurts,
want to
doesn't it?
say?
Because you know she's ego invested in the OnlyFans.
You know what you want to say? Penis. You know the truth. we believe in you.
Logic always prevails, guys.
We believe in
the
you.
same thing. That's your baby.
I don't know. I
like,
really don't know. I feel like
Do the right thing.
who's in charge? It depends who's in charge. If
The one fucking.
if she's the one fucking, like if she's
Women
right,
cannot fuck, they can only get fucked, right?
That's not true.
No,
what are
have
you
you
talking
seen?
about?
No, sex looks like a genocide where you guys are always losing.
You stupid.
It's like World War II.
I like being in charge.
This is a perfect example of like women can't take L's, bro. Like she sees right now the logic
Oh
is
my
starting
god,
to
okay,
show.
fine. I'll let you
She's
win. I'll
like,
let you
it's
win.
not about
The girl
It's not about winning. It's just the truth.
It's about the truth, bro. Like, yo, you
seem like a nice girl.
So
you seem like a nice girl. Please do not raise a kid alone.
Yeah, you can't do it. She even said,
I'd be a great mom.
Not by yourself.
By yourself?
It's very obvious. It's very obvious you'd be a terrible single mother.
Okay,
Facts.
sure. Whatever you say.
You don't agree?
I don't.
Why?
Because I just know I'd be a good mom.
Based on what?
He said single mother.
Just based on how I am. Like, I know myself.
He didn't say you'd be a shitty mom. He said you'd be a shitty single mom.
Terrible single mother. Freezing your eggs, doing it by yourself.
But to be honest, you don't get tired of being so independent?
No, I like being independent.
She belongs to the streets.
Stop the cow.
I do.
Wait, so what do you, when you're done work, what do you do at home? You just like walk around in an empty house, or do you get guys to fuck you, or is
I
it just
have a
lonely?
roommate.
Oh, a woman?
Yeah, she's my best friend.
Do you fuck her?
No.
So when you're lonely, like, what do you do?
If I was drunk, don't tell her I said this.
Wait,
because I don't know what she
when
did.
you're lonely, do you
But I
bring men over, or do you just stay alone?
I mean, I've brought men over, yeah. Why?
So it's just strangers coming to comfort you?
No,
What is it?
strangers. People I know.
Oh, so you keep fucking them again and again, the same guy? Like
Sometimes.
like
if
a
I-
friends with benefits.
If they're that good, if they can get me there.
Fuck that, just start dating me. I'll treat you right. I won't cheat.
Can you make me come though? I don't know.
Okay, now you're asking me.
And no, she's probably.
Then I'd rather do it myself.
Yeah. See, she's
Do it in the
desensitized.
bathroom, okay? Because I'll go to bed.
She's desensitized. She's using vibrators and jackhammers on her shit, bro. You go out to fuck that.
Hey man, that's a dog for BBC gang.
Yeah, it's got fresh. Okay, the next, the 304 next to Myron is retarded and delusional. No plumber or firefighter will wipe her. She looks like Gazoo from the Flintstones.
What's kazoo? I don't even know what that is.
Google it. Let's
Pull
Google
up,
it. Let's
Chris.
find out.
Pull
Who's
it up,
Gazoo?
bro.
I'll Google it.
Fresh and stutter.
Can I be
Fresh
fresh?
or stutter? 304 rug muncher needs to go SMH. Who's the rug muncher?
That was the one who got kicked out.
Wait, yo, I genuinely don't know who got kicked out. What did she look like? Refresh
The
me.
blonde girl
That was
who
right
was
there.
talking nonsense.
To her.
The one writing down notes.
Oh,
Short
the
hair, writing
different
notes.
language speaking bitch?
Yes.
Spanish.
You know, she's been on the show before. She just hovers in the lobby. She's waiting, watching the show on her phone. She didn't actually leave.
What?
She's in the lobby right now. She didn't go home.
Honestly, that little thing is cute, so I'll take it as a compliment.
Think it's a kazoo.
All right. Fresh and Stutter goes 304 rug muncher. Okay, we got that one. One Suit Senpai goes, still cracking up from the earlier show, Anal and Preach. When I play sports, sometimes I'll finger test my nuts. Do you girls sniff test your vajayjays? Wedgie, seen it.
Okay.
What the?
Just next one.
Yeah,
Bro,
he's
come on, bro.
One Suit, no, got that one done.
Chris,
He did another one.
Oh, he did another one. Okay,
Yeah.
ask women a percentage of their happiness to 100. I almost guarantee if a dude is getting laid, he is happier than most women. Fair enough. You can't make women happy, but happy. That chick next to Sneeko is the female version of Brick Tamlin from Anchorman.
Oh, Brick, yeah. I love Lamp.
Do you have anything to respond to that? He called you a brick.
I think he was
Like
talking about the other girl.
I think it's about the
Cement
other
brick.
girl.
I think the other girl was talking about.
Brick is the biggest retard in the movie.
All right, first of all, ladies, if you put an ice cube in your mouth before sucking on a man's testes, exhale on them and swirl your tongue around a man will pass out. God damn, get him. Trust us, it's happened before to Fresh. This nigger wants.
Whoa, I don't like that one. I don't like
crazy.
Yo, I'm gonna leave, bro. You're hurting my people. Don't do that shit.
All right.
what the fuck?
I don't like hard R is on YouTube. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, well, I'm black. That is what it is. Myron, I need, well, allegedly. Myron, I need help. I want to become a millionaire, but I don't know how to do it. I make $60K a year and get like over $1,800 a paycheck. Please help SOS. I want to be like y'all for real. Also, ladies, let the guys cook. Y'all can learn some. Down the Marco for the guys, bro. The fastest way to become a millionaire and how 95% plus of millionaires are made through real estate, my friend. Go ahead and house hack. Get your first house through FHA loan and build your wealth that way.
And do not date when you're building your money. Don't date women.
Yeah, kind of.
Right?
Yeah.
Keep sublimate all the horny energy.
Don't take girls seriously until later on.
Don't date.
Women
Yeah,
kill
I
them.
took 2 years off dating, made my money, and came to this show. Like, it was the best thing. Because of COVID, it was easy.
What if I'm doing it?
Well, you're not a man. It's different. Like, when men absorb their nut and they don't...
Women are natural resource extractors. Like, men don't naturally extract resources from women.
remember-
Women are designed to take resources from men.
You,
Just the way y'all are built.
you ladies, the default position is always we're the same. Ours is we're completely
But
different.
what if I focus on myself and build myself and be who I want to be?
You're not hot. Look, if a woman has money, if a woman has millions of dollars, she's either a whore or Hillary Clinton. We don't want either.
Hillary Clinton.
We don't want. We want a broke, beautiful girl from. We go to Colombia to pick these up. Broke, beautiful, broke up.
I'm not cute.
If you're broke, you'd be cuter. But the money thing is making.
I'm very cute.
The
so
money,
don't say that.
because she has money, you have money to buy planes because you get fucked by 30 dudes. If you're broke, you'd be hotter. You'd just be in my living room going, John, when are you gonna feed me? It's way hotter.
I do be like that with certain men.
Would you quit your job for Sneeko, high value meal
I
Sneeko?
don't even know him.
Oh, well, let me be. Whoever's texting your phone is not this guy.
What do you think you are from 1 to 10, attractive
A
wise?
1 to 10.
Yeah.
I would say I'm a 10
Oh,
to
okay.
myself.
Oh, wow.
A 10.
Wow.
What do you think you are?
I'm
I'm a 10.
Okay, definitely not a 10.
Sorry, my finger slipped.
I
Definitely
thought
not
I had good blow. You're a 10?
I'm a 10. So
Damn.
yeah.
You're a 10 to who?
But why
That's
would
like
you think
Beyonce,
I'm a
bro.
10? What makes me not be a 10 to you?
Okay, do you think that we think you're a 10 or do you believe you're a 10?
I believe that I'm a 10
Okay,
myself.
do you see how that doesn't matter at
I'm a
all?
billionaire.
It doesn't matter.
So
but
why
if-
even say that?
I'm black. I'm a black man. Can I be a black man?
You literally asked her what she thinks she
today.
is.
I really feel
It's
like
determined
I'm
by how the
I'm a
world sees her,
attractive woman,
not what she
and
believes.
You said that I was ugly.
Okay, I get what you're saying. You were asking her what she thinks she is in
To
the
the world, that's the
perception of the
only
world.
thing that matters.
And you women
Yeah, but she
aren't
was,
ugly.
she was
Okay,
answering as in what she
It
thinks.
It doesn't
that
matter
she
what
is.
you
It's
think.
amazing that
To
you
the
have to
world,
put that.
I'm sorry.
You were saying that earlier.
That just
we-
goes to show
I'm being
how
loud.
naturally narcissistic and solipsistic women are. He shouldn't even have to say, "What do you rate yourself? Do you think to the world?" She immediately attributes it. This is what I think. Like,
It doesn't fucking matter.
And you know what's funny? The girls who say they're models, we don't even know your agencies. He's a Nike model. But when he was broke, he was a Nike. He beats you at your own thing. We shouldn't even have beauty.
Sneako's I was
He
actually
shouldn't
a
even
published
have
model.
beauty.
He was.
This guy's so
Was.
much higher value than you. You should be begging for him.
Thanks, man.
W wingman.
Yeah,
So wait, so you're like a real model, unlike her to your right.
It's not thanks, man. If I'm giving you her, you're supposed to be like, what the fuck?
Okay. Oh, but here's the thing. He can't get his part. He had to get on YouTube and create a channel and create a bunch of value. You couldn't get by.
The funniest thing.
Yo, I had to get stabbed working as a bouncer for 5 years and upload violent clips on my Instagram to get noticed for the internet. I had to get stabbed. Well, not stabbed, cut. I had to get jumped. I had to. I'm better than all of you.
You know, the funny thing
too about preaching about.
You kept saying that men could be on OnlyFans too, men could be models too, men could do porn too. In the modeling industry, do you know guys get paid like 1/3 of what you make? At the same thing at Nike, I got paid like 2 racks and girls will make 10K for the exact same job. And you're still gonna say it's equal. When you talk about the wage gap, it's not fair in the one industry that you're the best at beauty.
And look at his physiognomy, look at his symmetry, look at his leanness, look at that, right? It's just a small cock that ruins him. Sneeko, that's the only flaw you have, the small cock.
What are you talking about?
How do you know that?
I know.
What the?
What?
I live with Sneeko. Sneeko's about 2 inches, he's Asian. What the fuck?
Yo! We moving on, bro.
Where are we at here?
You were doing so well, man. You a jackass. You a loser.
Shout out to Big Mom. Happy birthday, brother. Best sound engineer we could ask for. There's no such thing as a 10 out of 10, but most smiles an exception to the rule. That was good. Okay. Paying for this crappy Wi-Fi to support after that. Shout out to CEO Network from the skies above. He's watching us from there. Awesome network of guys. You other guys missed one hell of a meetup. Myron, Mo, and Fresh are genuine guys. Chris, I couldn't find the bench you sleep on. Wow. Steve Rich goes, shout out to Sova. She used to dance as Scarlett. I'd rescue her if she's cool, that I still got a girl.
Who's that?
The girl that you kicked out. That you Fresh Castle. She worked at Scarlett.
You kicked out the only stripper? What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Bro!
Oh my god!
You were the one who
Scarlett is in New York City, right?
Yeah, it is. It's in Queens.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to get on the poll.
I did.
Wait, can
say
you?
that. I'm not gonna do that live though.
No.
Wait, let's go to Rumble.
No,
she doesn't want to do it live.
Oh, I don't want to see.
23,000 viewers like the video or you're a pedophile. Let's go.
Actually, how many likes do we got?
Not that many.
We got 7,000 likes?
Yes.
Bro, I need y'all to like the goddamn video. We should be easily at 20K. Y'all saw a rare Fresh Castle. I've been losing hair follicles talking with the girl here in the corner.
Yeah.
We have a delusional feminist on the panel.
I think you're losing more.
I am, thanks to you.
Because of you.
Yeah, because of you.
No, I think you've been balding for a while.
I've been losing stiffness ever since you started talking.
This is true. I have been balding for a while because of morons like yourself. It's been tough. Yeah. But we got a girl here that rates herself a 10 out of 10, as if she's perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. I knew you were going to say that too. I looked at one look at those eyelashes and I just knew it. It's always the correlation with the eyelashes and the level of delusion in your brain is that mathematical equation.
No,
I should
feel
be
like
cited
I'm a 10
in books.
because without makeup, without lashes, I'm still pretty. Like.
So take them off. Wash your face, take off the wig and the lashes right now. Are you still going to call yourself a 10?
I'm not about to do that right now.
Okay, so you're not a 10 and you don't believe it.
I am a 10.
What do you mean? This is not Halloween, bro. No one's taking off their makeup. The fuck? It's not a horror show. This is a dating show. What the fuck?
If you really believed you were a 10, you wouldn't walk in with makeup and lashes and a hat hair.
At least
And a hat hair.
Yeah, that's a whole. I have to rip
And
that
a
off.
hat hair.
Yeah.
And a hat hair.
Bro, your facial hair literally looks like boobs.
Literally.
Okay, thank you. The second time that you're gonna go play.
Hey, remember the title of the video? Low value women attack high value men. Okay, be honest about
How are you high value when you talk to women the way
it.
they
Here's how I'm high value. You're a woman, and I get more DMs from the opposite gender than you. I get more DMs. I get more girls who text me, and you have a hole.
fucking die alone because you don't respect women.
If I got
what is gonna happen.
No, he really be with men.
If I'm gonna be honest, no, she's right. If I got
fucking married.
she's the cat woman is right. If I got an STD, I'd be like, damn, now we're even.
You probably already had.
I've never had an STD. Okay, no.
Don't lie. Don't even lie right now.
No, I fuck teenagers. They don't have STDs.
Did you see how stupid that was?
You should be in jail. That's like
No, they're 18, 19. 18 on the birthday.
That is so nasty. You should have
Call the cops, bitch.
That is fucking embarrassing. And you're a high value man.
FBI, you're solid.
You're a high value man saying you fuck teenagers. You're a
Yes,
disgrace.
Well, the teenagers told me.
18.
Yeah.
I thought older guys date younger women because they're less.
No, they're hard to catch. They got rollerblades.
Bro, because you need to get with people who are easier to manipulate.
No, you bitches are.
Your fucking brain.
You look like the.
You can't get.
She looks like the fucking. She looks like the mummy from the movie The Mummy. I want the young bitch. I want to talk about anime with the young bitch. I want to watch Inuyasha and Dragon Ball. I want to talk to these fucking Fucking, yo, imagine fucking this girl and sand is pouring out her pussy. What the fuck? Young bro, I want 18, 19, DM me.
You're proof that we should get girls who are 18, 19. Because if
I'll take you to the playground, girl. Let's get some ice cream. Let's go.
18, 19, and y'all almost like 38.
I'm 42.
You're 44?
42. I still got time.
You look like you about 30.
Okay, thank you. And it's proof that I think we should actually, this is proof that
You're
18-year-olds are better
aging
because the
bad.
older you get, the more delusional and retarded you get. It's not
Bro,
like you're on
you're
the same
retarded,
level.
bro. Look how you're fucking talking. You're gonna actually die alone. Like,
Am I?
Yeah, like 100%.
Do you know how many girls I have in love with me?
Who gives a shit?
Okay,
bro?
you obviously, you clearly. And to get in your high horse and say, look at the way you talk to women. You started the show saying men are trash, dummy. What are you talking about? You're a misandrist live, and then you're gonna be, oh my god, I'm a victim because you're degrading. You degrade men, stupid.
Honestly, I can't pay attention to what you're saying because I just see the fucking plaque coming from your fucking teeth.
All right.
The one coming from the
And you had too much money for that. Come on.
The
now.
plaque? Okay.
Yeah, your roasts are terrible, man. Just stick
Yeah, I
to
was hoping
modeling.
you'd come with something better. Like, make fun of her for being like half Asian or something.
Yeah, something.
Fucking her would be like
You're not racist.
fucking this pale girl would be like necrophilia. She looks undead. She looks like a fucking zombie. Right?
It's also proof that you have nothing to offer besides beauty because it's definitely not your bubbly personality. You got nothing.
Hey, you gotta come meet Adam's family.
You're a crackhead.
You got nothing.
This girl looked like she got flies around her pussy, bro. She looked dirty.
Oh my god.
Yo, should we keep going? Are we allowed or is she gonna cry? Wow. Don't cry. Don't turn me on. Don't turn me on.
She opened the door by trying to roast first, man. That was a bad move.
Bro, the fucking cocaine is getting to your fucking brain.
I feel like it's weird that you get turned on by girls crying.
Now you've made it personal. You attacked my coke. Look at me, bro. Never on me. Hey, you never crossed the line. You only snorted. Let's fucking go. Look at the video.
You a jackass. You a loser.
Yo, hey man, you open this door, you try to start shit, you get right down, man. Oh,
Honestly,
Lord.
I don't even care because everything that
You don't care. You're gonna jump off this balcony. I had to lock it, bitch. You're fucking done. You're low
I wish
HP.
that you would jump off this balcony, honestly, because the way that you're acting is insane.
Honestly, you're not just not hot. You're also retarded.
You are also, and you're a fucking man.
I know you are, but what am I?
You know what's funny? She's gonna go to a coffin tonight all alone.
You too.
No, I don't have a coffin. Look, I'm tanned. I'm olive. I'm Albanian. Let's fucking go. Add black.
Your hair is like exceeding to your fucking back.
Yes, sir.
Listen, she reminds me of those women who don't shave the bush.
Bitch, have you seen your back? Hello?
I know, no. We both have that problem.
My back is sexy.
Hey, let me tell you something. Invest in lasers. That's what you gotta do. Invest. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm serious. You gotta stop spending so much time at the graveyard and laser off that pussy.
Look at you. You're full of hair. How are you
Come on, keep going. I want more, Circa. Keep going. What else you got?
I don't know. The only thing I like about her is the Sith Lord robe. She looks like so badass in that.
This is, you guys literally.
It's literally a blanket.
It's a blanket.
Okay. Do you have tits?
No, I don't.
Oh, you are just a disaster.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, she opened that door, man.
Well, you asked for it, so.
Yeah.
See, I'm not gonna lie. This is why I went famous. Like, this is so unfair.
Keep
Right?
going. Keep going. Is that it?
You're gonna take that? Wait, what was it? What did he say? What did he say?
I feel like I'm bullying you.
My name is Joey. I am 26 years old, based out of Rome, Georgia, and this is Financial Audit.
Thanks for taking the trip down. I know you and your friend just had a long road trip. Also, by the way, new set, work in progress. Don't judge it too hard. It's a work in progress. This is the absolute first time we filmed in it, and it was barely even built 2 hours ago. So
Yeah, I'm lucky to be the first, man.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for coming down.
Yeah, of course.
What is your job? What do you do in Georgia?
So right now I'm an intern at a trucking company.
Intern. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So what does this internship involve, and how long is it?
So the internship is through a program called SkillBridge, which is a DoD endorsed program that allows military members to separate from the military 6 months early and go work an internship. But during that time, you're still getting like all your military pay, your benefits, your housing allowance, all that.
Yeah, so you served in the military?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What'd you do?
I was in the Air Force for 4 years.
Very cool.
My AFSC, if anyone cares, was 2MOX1 Alpha.
Sure.
And yeah.
Okay, very cool. So this internship, how long does it last now? How much longer do you have?
6 months. So my contract with the Air Force expires on September 2nd. And after that expires, then they can either hire me on or they can tell me to like kick rocks.
And if they tell you to kick rocks, at least it's some resume stuff?
Yeah.
So you want to go into trucking?
No, I don't know if it's what I want to do forever.
Okay.
But
Why'd you choose this internship?
So it was more based on the location. I was stationed in North Dakota when I was in the Air Force, and I wanted to get out of North Dakota, and my wife wanted to move back to Georgia. So I was looking at internships that were like around our area where we're from, and yeah, it was just the only one that was in that area. So I picked it, I got accepted, and yeah, and now we're there. But I don't necessarily want to stay in that industry forever. But it's a pretty good, like, stable job for now.
What are you making within the internship?
So I'm still getting like paid as if I'm an Air Force member.
Oh, sure. Which is how much?
I'd say roughly what hits my bank account every month is about $33.50 after taxes.
And then you have a wife, so this is a dual income household?
Yes, sir. She wasn't working for about 2 months after we moved home, just because we were getting settled into the place and everything.
Yeah. Is she now?
Yeah. She just started her job.
What is she
about 2
bringing
weeks
in on a
ago.
month?
So her job is about $16 an hour, and
40
she's
hours a
working,
week?
Yes, sir. Yeah, 40 hours a week.
Okay. And just for time off, on averages, I'm going to call it 30 hours a week.
Yeah.
And how much? 16 you said? An hour?
Yeah, she makes 16 an hour.
That's an additional $2,634 before taxes. Let's call it an additional 2,000.
And I haven't really felt the effects of that yet because she recently just started
Right,
the job.
but especially since everything on here is just looking to the future.
Right.
I'm going to say what hits you guys on a monthly basis in the household is going to be about $5,500.
Yeah, and if it matters at all, I don't know if it matters for your budget, but if I get hired on at the place I'm interning at, my salary will go up to about $62K a year before taxes.
Oh, wow. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
What's your salary now?
So with the, I only make $3,300 a month, so whatever that is times 12, like 40,000, I think.
Yeah.
In the military, so a good 1.5 times increase.
Okay. So, what's the financial situation? Why are you here? What's happening? What's your life? What's going on?
So I feel like I need to kind of give a little backstory on myself just to explain the context of that. But I've kind of always just seen money as just a way to just get shiny things, I guess.
Okay.
So when I was 18 years old, for example, my first job I ever got was at UPS. And the only reason I got that job was because there was a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament coming up, and I wanted to build a Yu-Gi-Oh deck before. You ever play you into anime at all? You know anything about anime?
No, I mean I know what Yu-Gi-Oh is.
You know what Yu-Gi-Oh is? There you go.
Yeah, I think everyone knows what Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah,
is. Yu-Gi-Oh cards that was so popular.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I wanted to build a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and it was going to cost me $400. So I got a job at UPS. I worked for 3 weeks. I got my paycheck. It was $400, and then I quit the job, and I spent all of that money.
Okay.
So I've kind of just always been I see money, I spend money kind of guy.
Where are you at today, though? What's up?
So just a lot of my extra money just goes into my hobbies.
Still? Okay.
Yeah, still.
So you've acknowledged this, but
yeah,
for some reason you're still doing that?
Yeah, I really don't have much of a justification for it, but now I'm getting a little older. I'm 26 now, like I said, and my wife, we're talking about, getting a house here in a couple years or so, and I'm like, man, I'm not good at saving money, and I just need someone to just give me that wake up call or
what
whatever.
What about your debts and stuff? Have you gone into debt following all this?
I haven't gone into crazy debt. I honestly didn't I didn't think of debt as a way to get things, if that makes sense. Back in the day, I kind of just thought of debt as like my parents always told me, don't go into debt. If you go into debt, you will you'll be dying on the Walmart floor, kind of, you know what I'm saying? So they always told me like stay away from credit cards and like, you know, don't go out, like stay away from like predatory loans and stuff like that. And so like I have credit card debt, but it's not like not as much as
Why'd you not? Okay, so you made it sound like you listened to them, but you were just
I did listen to them, but like I said, like I just all of my like actual cash that I had, I just kind of spent it all. Like I'm not good at saving money at all.
Okay, what would you give yourself 0 out of 10? What's your score?
Oh, I prepared for this one. So for me, I'm gonna say a 4 out of 10 on my scale, but I know for your scale it's probably gonna be lower.
What do you think on my scale?
On your scale, it's probably like a 2.
Okay. Well, let's take a look. Let us dive into where things are. Document.pdf. Let's see what document.pdf is.
Yeah, I think I sent over a lot of my documents to you. Some of them like are kind of irrelevant, but I just sent them anyway.
Okay, well, this is your checking account. So let's see here. Within the checking account, I mean, there's only $189.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing like a road trip for 12 hours, having only $189. What if something happens?
Yeah, I mean, that was from last month. I just got paid yesterday, so there's more in there now.
I know, but if this is how a statement ended, I mean, I just got paid yesterday. That's exciting for now. But how long does that last until it's $189 again?
Couldn't tell you, man.
Yeah, for a brief moment we can celebrate.
Yeah.
Now, what's 5-star food? I feel like you're getting lots of cheap foods. 5-star food. 5-star food. Are these taquitos? Are you taquito?
No, I don't think that's taquitos. So
appetize.
Yeah. So okay. So I know at the beginning of that month, my wife and I went to an anime convention.
Yeah, you did.
And yeah. So we spent a lot on food when we were at that convention.
La Paria and Dunkin' and Red Deck. Yeah, you spend a ton of money.
Yeah.
Great wraps, ice cream, Zaxby's. Is there anything in here that's not bull?
There's some bullshit in there.
No, well, this immediately makes me scared. I don't know how you gave yourself a 4 out of 10 if you transferred in $500 from savings. You only have $180 in the checking account.
Yeah.
If you only have $180 in the checking account, and that's after you transfer $500 into the, from savings into there.
Yeah, I kind of.
So what you're choosing to be clear is Chick-fil-A, La Parina, Dunkin' Donuts, Red Deck, Coppin, Sucky, Happy Sun, Wraps, Natural Ice Cream, Zaxby's. You were choosing that over having money in your savings.
Yeah. I mean, I transfer in from savings a lot.
Why was the point of savings?
So that was the thing. I didn't really know much about like a savings account before I started watching your videos.
What did you think it was?
So I kind of just saw it as a way to separate money. Like I'd be like, all right, this is my checking account. This is the money that I have available to me right now, and the money that I need to like not have available to me, I'm gonna put it in the savings account, and then when I do need it, I'm gonna move it back over. I do that a lot.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like I've always tried to keep
fun fact, that's not how to use savings.
Yeah. I've always tried to keep it at a minimum of like $1,000, just because that's what I was told a long time ago. Is like, oh yeah, $1,000 emergency fund, good to go.
Yeah, maybe in the 90s.
Not good to go, man.
No, not good to go at all.
Yeah.
And what's this Floyd tags?
Oh, the $700? So like I said, I was stationed in North Dakota, and I had to transfer my car tag to Georgia, and it cost me $700 to do
brutal.
that. Yeah.
Steak and Shake.
Ridiculous.
And Apple Bills and just bullshit and bullshit and bullshit and bullshit. Macari, PlayStation.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
it just goes. Rome Dorfhouse.
Yeah.
Ticketmaster. I mean, come on, man. The statement doesn't end. In movies.
Check out that castle.
Frontier. We're traveling a lot. Should have looked at your debts first. I should have understood where your debts are even going into this before we did this.
You're more than welcome to look at them. You're gonna be mad at me when you do, though.
What, are you happy about that?
No, I'm not. I'm one of those people that I can find.
I thought you said your credit card debt wasn't that bad, but I'm looking at this and I see $3,672.
Yeah, that was.
You're just like, that's nothing.
That was an unfortunate thing that happened.
What?
It's just so like I said, I spend a lot on my hobbies. I'm a collector. I collect trading cards, and
you should collect wealth.
Yeah, I really should. That's a good thing. I'm actually gonna live by that from now
Sorry,
on.
what were you saying?
No, yeah, but a very rare, like once in a blue moon opportunity came up for me to purchase something for my collection, and so I did.
Do you pay these off every month?
I usually do, yeah.
probably not gonna do this one.
Well, this one I don't really have the cash on hand to pay it off.
Yeah,
right.
no, 180
Yeah.
bucks. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm aggressively trying to pay it off. I also have an eBay store.
You know, if you can't afford it, you can't buy it.
Yeah, I understood that. I completely it was unfortunate because it was right before I was about to go on your show too, like when we had just started talking.
Then why'd you do it? Did you legitimately know it's bad?
Yeah.
Why?
I knew you were gonna roast me for it, but it was one of those things that was like,
You know, if I'm gonna roast for it, that means it's probably something you shouldn't have done. So
Yeah.
why'd you do it?
So, like-
why are you choosing this over your life, man?
So like so I had just paid that credit card off fully, and like I said, a really rare, like once in a blue moon item came up for me to like own in my collection, and I was like,
Your blue moon.
I don't have the cash, but I got the credit card, and so I'm gonna put it on the credit card.
What's your car?
So the car debt that you see on there, that's my wife's car.
What's the car?
It's a 2018 Subaru Crosstrek. And
Not
if
the
you,
worst interest rate. It's at about 6%.
yeah, it's like 5 point something. But I was gonna
I bet
say
this is
whenever
a long term, isn't it?
it is at 72. But whenever you do the little graphic on the video, that that sometimes you put the car up, just make sure it's the blue one because that's the one it is. And my wife likes being identified by the blue Subaru.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's important to her.
If it's
I don't mean to
important
be
to her, it's
pushy about
important
that.
to me.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Is that the only car debt?
Yeah, that's the only car debt. My car is paid off.
And then PayPal credit. Is this a balance or is this paid off?
That's another thing that I purchased using credit. That's going to get paid off really soon. But PayPal credit is zero interest for 6 months.
And are you making the appropriate payments to pay it off in 6 months without any issues?
Yeah, I'm prioritizing paying off the credit card right now. So everything that I'm making off of like my eBay and like a portion of my income is going towards paying off the credit card, and then I'm making the minimums on the PayPal.
What's the minimum on the PayPal?
I don't think that there's a minimum amount on there yet, because I just used paid or bought that like last month, so there's no like minimum payment due yet, if that makes sense.
So you haven't made a payment towards it?
Not yet, because it hasn't given me like a due date or anything.
All right, it's gonna be about $54 a month.
Something like that, yeah.
I'm not necessarily opposed to 0% financing things and then investing the money that you have instead, but you're financing things that you just don't have the money, and this is not how you do it.
Yeah.
Is this another Yu-Gi-Oh thing?
No, I mean I don't collect Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, but I collect like a variety of other TCGs and like trading card games. Yeah, okay, good. You know that.
Well, I know now that you said
Okay,
it.
cool. Yeah, but yeah, I collect other trading cards now, and that was another thing that popped up, and I was like, I don't want to see the money in my bank account go down, so I'm just going to use PayPal, and I'll just like finance it at 0%. It's like, why not? But also like not why not, because I don't want to be in debt.
Dude, you're gonna piss me off, man. Because you said, again, you made it sound like you'd never gotten a credit card debt because your parents told you it was always this bad to have a credit card debt, and then you're like, oh, but I have a credit card debt. And then you're like, but my dad always said I should have $1,000 in savings, I see $5.
Oh no, so I sent that to you. That was one of the things that I sent to you that doesn't really matter. That's a savings account that is connected to a checking account that I have, and I don't use either of those. But I sent it to you so the checking account
So
that's
this other
connected,
savings is the one that matters?
Yeah, the other savings is the one that matters. That's a joint savings with me and my wife, and like most of that money is my wife's money. Huh?
It's it's both of your.
It's both. It's most
Do you
of it
guys
hers.
think separate still?
So like our checking accounts are connected, and that savings account is connected.
Did you give me 0.5%? 0.15% interest.
Yeah, I know. I didn't.
4.4% interest high yield savings account, SoFi. Link in the description below is what I use.
Yeah, I
use it, dude. At least
I'm-
try to keep it up with inflation.
Yeah, I'm about to switch it over to either that or my dad was saying something about a 5%
Maybe.
savings account that he
I like the
has.
$250 bonus I got from switching though.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
That's a good little perk.
Yeah.
But you're pulling money from here all the time though. Is
All
what we're
the
seeing.
time. All the time.
So what? What's like the normal balance? Like has it been up and now it's going down, or
Yeah.
like, what?
So when we moved out of North Dakota, we had like we had about 11K in there, and we kind of like, so the Air Force was gonna pay for our move down there, but we spent a lot of the money that was in that savings account while we waited for them to like pay us back, if that makes sense.
And then you would have just replenished it.
Yeah. But also my wife wasn't working for a few months, so she kinda,
Okay, so
well, also like
that's what
not
was
only
really
her,
being substituted.
Right. I don't want to only put it on her. Like we both kind of took out of that money too.
Okay, but if it was just waiting for money to get paid back, it would have just been replenished and it would have been where it was before.
Yeah.
So you guys were just choosing to be a little lazy.
Yeah, we were using that savings account to, like, we were taking money out of it to like pay for rent.
What was
like
it
a
at
month
its
or
peak?
so. Like 11,000.
So you've cut it in half. almost.
Basically, yeah. Yeah.
It's not a good trend. You guys may have had a fully funded emergency fund at that time.
Yeah, I know. That would have been nice.
Is military paying for housing?
No. Well, they're giving me a housing allowance, but it's not like, it doesn't equate to my rent.
Is that included in that money that's coming in?
Yeah.
3,300?
Yeah, that's included in that. Yeah. Before that, my paychecks were like $1,000 every 2 weeks. And now they're like 1650, 1675.
Also on your credit card, yes, there was the big purchase, but we're doing Wendy's and Cookout,
Yeah.
and Chili's, and Chick-fil-A, and Outback. You guys eat out every day.
Yeah,
If you do the checking account statement and the credit card statement, you guys eat out every single day.
Yeah. Like, well, I mean, we do buy groceries, and my wife's a really good cook, but we like to eat out, like, more than we should.
So tell me about the benefits that you get in terms of retirement and stuff like that.
What do you mean? Like,
just from the time you serve.
So like, just getting out, like all I'm really getting is my GI Bill. Like, I didn't retire or anything. I did my 4 years. I got out, and I tried to get out as fast as possible because I was not trying to stay in North Dakota.
So
Yeah, but maybe like a VA claim in my future.
Why? Do you have anything?
Just like my knees are really messed up, and I made sure to get it documented. But I'm like too early on in that process to really say if I'm gonna get anything or not.
Was it actually from service?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then absolutely take.
Yeah, the job I worked, we had to bend down for like hours at a time, and we worked in really cramped spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure. Then definitely take advantage of that, because yeah, you should get that if it was actually from there, and it sounds like it was. So. Then what I'm concerned about is retirement. How much is saved up in your retirement? How much is saved up in her retirement?
So I sent you a retirement like document, but I don't think it was the right thing to send you because it doesn't tell you how much is in my retirement. But I did take a screenshot if you want me to show you on my phone.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I just had like the regular like military, the TSP is what it's called, the thrift savings plan. And I took a screenshot of it on my phone to like show you how much is in there. So that's in my retirement right now, about 13,000.
About 13,000 in her?
I guess so. I don't really know what it is.
What about her?
Her? My bad. She doesn't have anything.
Oh, why? What has she been doing? How old is she?
She's 24.
Okay.
She worked at Chili's for like 4 years before I joined, and then when I joined, she just worked as a barista, and she was making hella money as a barista.
What's hella money?
Like, she was making like $15 an hour plus like tips, and the tips were like decent. So she was probably making more than me, but yeah, she doesn't have a retirement fund or anything.
I'm happy you started. We want to be a little more than that at your age.
Yeah.
But I am happy that you started. For the household, we're definitely dramatically behind them.
For sure.
Okay. So the future, in terms of that, what does she want to do?
So she is in school right now. She's gonna be oh man, I'm so bad at remembering. Surgery tech or something like that. Surgeon tech.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she's in school doing that right now, and right now she is like she just started this job as a scrub tech.
Okay.
Instrument tech. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah. So she like cleans instruments at a hospital, and I guess that's in the field she wants to like continue on.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're potentially going to be a trucker?
No, yeah, I'm just working at a trucking company right now, but I'm going back to school to do cybersecurity because I want to make the big bucks one of these days.
No, definitely, that makes sense.
But like
have you looked at getting different certifications and stuff like that? Because I mean, I mean, you hear me talk about corkscrews all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know if they focus on cybersecurity. They do lots of tech, but either way, just certifications and stuff for cybersecurity. One of my best friends here, out of all the incomes combined in my friend group here, everyone else has degrees, almost. He does not, but he has a certification in cybersecurity, and he makes the most.
Yeah, I know. Like, well, it's just because I have the GI Bill, and so like I'm gonna be getting paid basically to go to school.
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah, that's true. But then there's also the cost, opportunity cost. Like, imagine if you got a certification in 6 months and then you're working the other 3.5 years that you're getting a degree and you're contributing 20% towards retirement.
Yeah.
3.5 years of compound growth within the best decade of your life for compound growth. By the time you're out of school, even though, of course, you know, you're not necessarily paying for it and everything, though you're not making anything and you're not putting things in retirement, in your best decade at this point of compound growth or retirement will have been gone.
Yeah.
So there's the opportunity cost. I definitely get it. A degree is nice. I am not anti-degree by any means.
Yeah.
So definitely go that path if that's what you want to do. Just highly consider the math around everything.
Yeah. Well, the thing
especially
is,
since
like,
you know what you want to do.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I'm gonna be working at this company that I'm working at, like while I'm in school, and like,
if they accept you.
Yeah. If they hire me on, which, like, knock on wood, but like they're acting like they're gonna hire me on.
Awesome.
Like,
good.
They like me a lot, and like I've kind of been like bending over backwards to like show them that, like, you know, I'm good, like I can do the work, you know, because it's not really hard. And so like the schedule that I'm on right now is 3 days on, 4 days off. So my plan is just to work those 3 days.
Is this long haul?
No, it's like I'm not a trucker. I'm a manager.
Oh,
yeah, I'm a transportation manager.
Oh, I heard that completely wrong. Okay.
Yeah, well, it is for a trucking company.
Yes,
and I don't think I clarified on that, and that was like my bad.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm just working as a transportation manager, so I pretty much just do computer stuff.
Gotcha.
So
okay, which makes sense with the cybersecurity. And everything.
So like I'll be working 3 days, and then I'll have my 4 days off to focus on school. And the school I'm going to, you might have heard of it before. It's called WGU, West Governors University.
I think so, because they advertise everywhere online.
Yeah, I see YouTube ads for it all the time, and it, like I did like some research on it because like I'm a pretty skeptical person. I don't want to just like jump into something and like realize that it's a scam. But
well, I feel like everyone goes there because of the advertisements. So why specifically there is where you want to go?
Well, it's just because it's at your own pace, and like you pay in, like, the way I understood it is I think you pay in like 6-month installments, and then you just go as fast as you can.
That's called paying for a semester.
Yeah, but you're not going at the pace of a semester. You're like
going quicker.
Like you take like one class, you finish that class, you go on to the next one. So you can finish your degree in like a year if you really want to. And I already have like transfer credits from like when I went to school, because I did 4 years of school before I was in the military.
4 years, but no degree?
No degree, well.
Okay.
I messed around a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've done a lot before 26 was 26, and you're not even close to old. And you've done a lot.
I feel
4 years
old.
of school and 4 years of military?
Yeah, I feel old.
Really?
Yeah, like the reason I joined the military was because like my parents had a deal with us when we were growing up that if we, so in Georgia we have this thing called the Hope Scholarship, where if you graduate high school with a 3.0 or higher, you can get 80% of your college tuition paid for. And then if you graduate with a 3.7 or higher, you can get 100% paid for.
10 or everyone does?
Yeah, like everyone who graduates high school.
3.0 is so easy. What people, wow.
Yeah, it's just a thing in Georgia.
Move to Georgia.
Yeah, but so I graduated with a 3.7 from high school, so I had 100% of my tuition paid for. So they were like, as long as you are keeping that, we will pay for 4 years of school. Like, we will supplement your life for 4 years. So I was supplemented for those 4 years, and I didn't make the best opportunity of it. Yeah, because I was messing around a lot, and I was also like I said, I have a lot of hobbies. So like I was really into like mobile games. I was really into gaming. I was really into playing competitive card games. Like I was just in general just messing around a lot. And so that 4 years came by, and I was 22, and I didn't have my degree, and I dropped out of school for the second time. And I was just like, Mom, I don't really know what I want to do. And my mom was like, well, you know what I would do if I were you? I'd join the military. And I was like, that's stupid. And then 2 weeks later, I was leaving for basic training. So yeah, I've had a wild ride up until this point.
Well, even with all that, I'm a little nervous just with your mind's already set. You're already going to go to the college, whether or not that makes sense mathematically with opportunity cost for what you want to do. I mean, your mind's set on a specific college anyway that goes about a route I don't even know. And then you obviously, you finally got out of credit card debt, and then you went in right back into credit card debt, and you only have $180 in the checking account, and then there's the savings, which like the majority of it's my wife's.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what are we trying to do? Your mind's already set on so many things, and your ways with things. Like, dude, what are we attempting?
I just need to change my habits, man. And like I said, like my wife and I, we want to like get a house in a couple years, and I'm like, man, if I'm gonna get a house, like I've never budgeted before, and I'm like, man, like, I need to just like, I need to just bunker down and just like.
Plus, you're gonna lose your housing allowance as well.
Yeah.
But your income should be high.
Yeah. Well, I'm also gonna have housing allowance while I'm using the GI Bill.
Oh, right. Yeah. That definitely makes sense.
But it's not a lot. It's like $1,000 a month or something like that.
Well, also, what we just want to make sure is once you're, out of school and everything like that, that even though you have incredible benefits you get to take advantage of, that the minimum monthly payment is still affordable for your income.
Yeah.
Like, no higher than 30% of your post-tax would be preferred.
Yeah, 100%.
Which in many places is getting harder and harder to find. It's easier as a couple, and luckily you're a couple and you're both going into good income fields. Does she have any other debt? Because I consider that your debt at this point.
Yeah, she's got about $6,000 in student loans, and I couldn't find a statement or anything for it, so I have no idea what the interest rate is.
Federal or private?
They're federal. And for some reason, I thought they didn't have interest on them, but that was.
No, it's because she doesn't have to pay for it right now because she's still in school.
Yeah, but she's definitely gonna have to start paying for it, and she's probably gonna take out more when she like the more school she goes into.
Yeah. I wish, because I know you can pass like some of the bennies you got to like kids and stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that.
Why?
Them kids, bro.
Will you be saying that when you have kids?
I mean, probably not, but...
Can you pass to her as your wife, and then you just get a certification for a few $1,000?
I mean, I could, but I'd rather, like, use my benefits. Like, that's basically the whole reason I joined, was to get my benefits.
I like to try to find solutions that make the most sense mathematically and everything like that, but your mind's so set on things already. So we're just like, okay, she's just going to go into student loan debt. And what is this? What is this, a 6-year type degree, bachelor and then master's, or is this a 4?
I think she only has like a year left before she's done with it.
Does she have to fully finance the other?
Yeah, she's gonna have to fully finance the other year, unfortunately. But I mean, I'm open to suggestions. Like, don't think I came here with.
Well, I did. I've given a few already, but it's like you're already doing your thing.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man.
Well, like the whole reason I want to like go to that school is also during the degree program, you also get 14 certifications along the degree as well, and that's like built into it. So it's like I'll be graduating with a bachelor's degree and also with 14 certifications.
Well, I mean, I see the advertisements for the school all the time. I have not looked into it, so I can't speak educatedly on them and what they're offering. And
I was getting a lot of YouTube ads for them, and I usually don't trust YouTube ads, but then I started watching some reputable YouTubers who were talking about it, and I was like, okay, this is not a scam. I might look into this, because I always feel like I'm running out of time, and I'm like, man, I don't want to spend another 2-3 years in school finishing up this degree. I'd rather do this school where I can finish in like a year. You know what I mean? So.
Okay. Well, what's the new rent?
So my rent right now is $13.66 a month. And that feels ridiculous to me, but that's just how it is.
And utilities, including gas, electric, water, internet, trash, sewage.
So it's about $90 for internet. Dang, I don't know. Probably like $200 altogether a month.
With internet?
No, without internet. Okay. So yeah, because
phone bills.
In typical, I'm about to go on Caleb Hammer fashion. I just got a new phone last week.
Okay.
Yeah, but my phone bill is like $40 a month, I think.
And her?
I think hers is also like 25 or something. Her phone's paid off.
You guys have like a.
Well, she's still on her parents' plan. I'm still on my parents' plan.
Do you guys pay them?
Yeah, we pay them.
Okay.
So I'm only giving them like $40 every month.
Could you guys groceries? We could go a little less. I feel like we could do 500, but we'll do 600.
I was gonna say 500 a month.
We'll do 500.
Yeah, because we usually spend about $250 every grocery trip.
Okay, and you go like every other week?
Every other week. Yeah.
Okay, and then just keeping the house order and all that stuff, I'm gonna give 150. Toilet paper, groceries, or toilet paper, makeup, all that stuff.
Yeah, works for me.
Paste all those goodies. Now, the debt minimum monthly payments. 4 plus 36 plus 319 is 4. So you have a paid for car?
Yeah, my car is paid for, luckily. I got really lucky on that.
Yeah.
But
And both car insurances together?
yeah, it's about $275 a month, but that includes renter's insurance too.
275?
$275
For
yeah.
both of you?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So it's not crazy.
Yeah, not crazy at all. Just living.
And let's see. Any other minimum monthly payments that you can think of in your life that exist? I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
Gyms.
No, I mean I do have subscriptions.
What? Tell me your subscriptions off the top of your head.
You're gonna roast me, man.
Okay.
Well, I have HBO. I feel like everyone should have HBO, but I also have Peacock.
Cancel Peacock. Stupid.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I mean, I don't want to.
Okay, cancel Peacock. I don't give a cancel Peacock. HBO's good because HBO's fantastic.
Yeah, but Peacock is the only streaming service that I can watch track and field on.
Does anyone even know what that is?
I love track and field. That's my sport. It's always been my
you
sport.
mean like it's an actual thing to watch? It's not a show?
Yeah. Track and field, the sport. Like that's the only streaming service you can watch it on, and it's $5.
What are your
it's $5
What are
a
your
month.
other subscriptions?
I think that's it.
Fine, $30.
Well, I had GoDaddy, but I canceled that because I owned my domain for a while.
$30. Anything else?
I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Oh, I have PlayStation, but that comes out yearly. It's like $120 a year.
Okay.
PlayStation Premium.
I remember when all the PlayStation bros during the PS3 days were bragging against the Xbox people. The Xbox people had to pay money for it, but got a much better service anyway.
Yeah, Xbox was
And now
winning during those
PlayStation
days.
has to pay for it.
I think Xbox is still kind of winning.
We have Game Pass.
Yeah, Game Pass is just
is-
all far and above better. But I can't get an Xbox because I'll have no one to play with.
Yeah, and there's the exclusives that PlayStation has.
Yeah.
Except Xbox is buying all of the big developers.
Yeah, something like that.
So you guys need $2,900 to survive. A minimum monthly basis, that is your survival number.
That's not bad. I don't think that's bad, at least.
Well, let's see. It's just slightly into bad, but barely. It's 53% of your income. We want to cap that at 50. So you're like right there.
So we're not good, but like we're fine, I guess.
You're like, if we could cut from anything, that'd be good. So can
Like
you afford
canceling Peacock?
Can you afford the subscriptions? No. Cut from the grocery and toilet paper money a little. Try to get the absolute cheapest phone service, even though I think you guys already have that, and maybe move down and rent a little. But if utilities go up a bit, then I mean your needs become 60%, and that should be capped again.
Yeah.
At 50.
And our apartment complex keeps asking us for more money, and I'm like, dude, stop asking me for money, man.
Oh, and gas to drive.
Yeah, gas.
164. So we're gonna throw that in the budget. Is what you spent last month.
Okay, yeah, that works for me.
So you need $3,064 to survive. I forgot about gas. You gotta get places.
Yeah, unfortunately. Also, can I just say
56% of your income goes to your needs.
Can I just say, while we're talking about gas, I'm very anti-car. I hate cars.
Oh yeah.
And I hate that our country is built
Very
cars,
car
and not
development.
to accommodate people.
Yeah,
But
people should be first.
I feel like I should say that because you're always like, oh, Americans and their cars.
Yeah, no,
And
it's
I'm
true.
like, dude, I hate cars. I wish we could get rid of them.
It's like the worst tax we have as a culture is that you're forced to have a car in order to survive here.
Yeah.
We don't build our infrastructure around humans. We build it around double sofa mobiles that people like to park somewhere and then take it somewhere else to park. But $400 of bull spent. No, actually, no. $400 of eating out, but in total with everything, because you spent a lot on both and travel and conventions, $900 on both. $900.
I'm really
Well,
good.
you have the debt. And of course, it's actually more than that because of the stupid crap you bought on the not Yu-Gi-Oh.
It was a rare item, okay? Once in a blue moon opportunity.
You know what's rare? Americans having enough money to retire. And you're falling into that trap of not being able to have enough money to retire.
Amen to that, buddy.
Oh, why are you agreeing to that? But yet you're doing everything that does not agree with that.
I mean, I can agree to things, but at the same time,
if you agree with it, shouldn't it be actions following?
Yes.
Okay, but you don't do that.
Like I said, like I was aggressively paying down that
But
credit
then
card.
you broke it immediately
But then I
by
broke
doing
it.
it.
Yes,
And
yeah.
next time a golden items, whatever, pops up,
Yeah.
you're just gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna PayPal finance and other stupid things over and over again.
But like
she's
I
gonna
said-
borrow twice as much student loans than she has now.
But like I said, I do eBay on the side, and I'm selling a lot of my collection to pay off that purchase.
You should.
Like
You're better.
aggressively, like as because I'm not about like, you know, going into just stupid debt. But it was just like that one time, like I was like, man,
It's not even
I either
close.
jump on this right now, or I will never like be able to own this item in my
You've
collection.
chosen Yu-Gi-Oh over your survival.
It's Naruto, actually.
No, you. It's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Cha-ching you, dude. You got the cha-ching sound effect? Cha-ching you back.
But that's just actively true. I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do. I can lay out a plan as I always do. I have next to no confidence in all the plans just based on historical performance and based on this conversation. Anytime I've thrown up anything so far, it's been like, yeah, but I have this other plan, so
Really? Do you really? I felt like it was a pretty productive conversation.
well, it's productive in terms of maybe laying things out for you to view it, but again, every time I've laid out something, it's just been like, yeah, but I have this.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like
Oh, and there it is.
I'm pretty receptive to. That's how I feel about myself. But I'm also like a big advocate for myself.
Sure, but I'm like a big advocate for you knowing like how bad the debt is, because I was in much worse debt than this.
Really?
At one point, yes, absolutely. And then I got out of it, and now I'm in a, you know, I was in a good position before YouTube, and I'm in a good position now with YouTube and everything like that because I got out of debt, and I'm on track for retirement. You're not. I know what the freedom feels like on the other side.
Yeah.
So I'm advocating for you. You're advocating for your wants.
That's true.
Your wants. I don't give a
Yeah.
I want you to be able to retire and not work when you're 90 and die on the Walmart floor.
Well, of course, yeah, I would like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how about let's do what's necessary in order to do it.
That's true.
So mathematically speaking, again, go to college if you want. That's totally fine. But again, you're giving up 3.5 years of the best years of your life for compound growth. And you can pass the bennies to wifey.
Yeah,
She could just do it.
But I'm also going
and
to
not
be
have
working
student
during that
loans.
time too. So it's not like I won't.
Yeah, but how many hours are you actually going to be able to work?
Well, I'll be salaried, so I'll be getting paid no matter how much I work.
They know this, that you're going to be doing school and you might not be able to take
Yeah,
40
totally.
hours a week.
Yeah, it's 3 days on,
And
4
you're
days off.
guaranteed. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Well,
it's 3 nights technically. Like,
are you going to be able to do that and school?
I hope so.
Realistically, knowing yourself, that's a lot.
so.
That's legitimately a lot.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the military just like kind of made me like.
I know, but when you put that day-night cycle, man, it gets hard.
For real, it sucks. But I had to switch schedules a ton when I was in the military.
Well, I trust you. If you think you know you can do it, I mean, that's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but yeah, like I don't know, like I have confidence in myself, and I'm kind of surprised that you didn't get like the same vibe from me like during the conversation. I thought it was pretty good.
No, what historically have you demonstrated that would give me any confidence?
I mean, nothing to you, but like in my life, I have.
No,
If that makes
exactly.
sense. Yeah.
No, I mean that's great that you signed up and did military stuff. That's incredibly I respect that immensely. Doesn't mean you're going to be good with finances.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
I've been awful with
does
finances.
not
up to this
correlate
point in my
whatsoever.
life.
And I'm only here talking about finances. I'm talking about nothing else.
No, yeah, I agree. Like I said, as far as money is concerned, like I definitely do need a kick in the ass to like. Tell
Here's
myself,
your kick in the.
Thank you so much.
Listen, actually listen, because again, what am I going to do? Am I going to lay out a plan? Or are you actually going to follow it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you going to spend $900 a month on bull? Next Yu-Gi-Oh thing pops up, you just start, getting like flaunting after it, and then spending all the money you don't have on it, and you continue having $100 in your checking account, continue withdrawing from savings, from taking it from $12,000 to $6,000 because we don't want to work these next couple months. Working's boring.
I don't like
I'd rather play video games and Yu-Gi-Oh all day.
Yo, honestly, I would rather. But like, if I was still making money.
That could be your
on the side.
retirement.
Yeah, that would be my retirement.
Or
It's just-
fire it up, dude. Fire. Financial independence, retire early.
Yes, I would love to.
You're not even close to being.
I know.
To being close to being close.
Yeah, I know.
To doing that. That's not even a thing.
That's kind of why I'm like wanting to go into cybersecurity though, because like they make a lot of money.
They do, but dude, the people where you've been in your life, in terms of what you've done with your income, that doesn't matter. Your expenses are gonna follow the same trend that your income. Your income will go up, your expenses will go up, your lifestyle will inflate yourself. In fact, you might follow the average American trend where your income goes up $40,000, but your expenses go up $60,000.
Dang, I really would hope not.
I hope not too, but again, what have you demonstrated? Alright, we're talking.
Yeah, you're right.
This isn't, you know. So what can I do here?
I mean, honestly, like I do appreciate you talking to me and like having like this and like obviously making the budget and everything. Like, and I'm gonna like, you know, like I said, I really need a kick in my ass. Like, I'm going to follow that to the best of my ability. And yeah, I've been trying to cut back on the hobbies for a long time, and usually I just try to keep it self-sustaining, where I'm like buying stuff and using the money that I made to, you know, to buy more stuff, or buying stuff and then selling stuff, and then using that money to buy more stuff. If that makes sense. But it's just that one time, like I just.
You say that, but the money has only been going down, so
Correct.
clearly that's incorrect.
Yeah, yeah.
Because or else it would just fully replace itself.
Yeah, that's just the way I see it.
But you're seeing it wrong, so why do you even look at it like that? I'm sorry, I feel like I'm kind of coming across as a dick, but you just keep saying things that are wrong.
Yeah.
Like that, I needed you to get out of that mindset because that's leading you down a bad place.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you. It's your show, you know. At the end of the day, what you say goes.
Okay, but it's not even about me. It's about you and then someone who can relate to your situation out there. So, if someone else has that mindset that you have, and then it's clearly mathematically not working, hopefully they're like, oh, f me, I should probably, you know, correct my life. That's what it's like.
Yeah.
But if you just keep saying all these justifications for all these things that do not add up correctly, we're not, what's going to happen in 20 years, you know?
Yeah, that's
Where
true.
are we going to be?
That's completely true. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be anywhere. Like I said,
What can we do, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. We've been talking for 46 minutes. 46 minutes. Do I lay out how to get out of the debt? Does it even matter?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely matters. Like, the minimum payments matter, and I plan on like making more on that. Like, all my extra income that I'm like, you know, gonna be making is gonna be going towards debts until I'm out of the debt.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what to do. First, stop with the Yu-Gi-Oh bullshit. Second, stop with draining from savings. You don't do that to go to Jack in the Box or wherever else you were going. I don't even remember. Lots of Chick-fil-A's. So no more Chick-fil-A. How much was in that savings again?
About 5,000.
Okay. You're keeping $3,000 in there because that's what you need to survive for a household and you and your wife for a month. You're taking $2,000, you're throwing that at the Capital One, then there's $1,600 left. And of the money that you have remaining on a minimum monthly basis, which is $5,500, minus $3,064 of expenses, you have $2,436. You're taking 1,000 of that, 1,500 of that, and you're paying off the Capital One. And then you have $1,000 left. What I would do is, I think just for your guys' situation, it makes sense to just get rid of the car. So get rid of the car debt. Not necessarily the car.
I was gonna say she's not gonna like that.
No, I'd throw the $1,000 towards that, and there's $9,500 left. Of the $9,500, of the $2,500 you can throw out on a minimum monthly basis, following my method, which I don't think you're gonna do. I think the Chick-fil-A and the Jack in the Box and all the is going to continue forever. Not to be too negative. I feel like I'm being very negative right now, but it's just
yeah. I didn't mean this.
There's nothing that has shown otherwise. But either way, it'll take 4 months. 4 months of that. So 5 months total. 1 month emergency fund. Capital One is gone, and then the car is paid off in 5 months total. That's incredible.
Really,
That's
we can
insane.
get that paid off in 5 months.
And then just minimum, and then do the PayPal credit. Make sure it's for the $4, which is already equated into your budget, a month will be paid off before it accrues interest. Boom. And then everything else after that, I think, because the student loans are going to be 4 to 6%, probably, which is taking out.
Yeah.
Maybe. And at that point, with a year left, I want you to start take advantage of the growth train. So while she's in school and it's at 0%, throwing like 25% of your income to start playing some catch up in these last few years, especially because she has nothing. 25% is being thrown in. So you're gonna do 50, 25, 25. 50% is on needs. Adjust where the money is going to get that down from 55 to 50. Actually, the minimum monthly payments on debts will be gone, so you'll be below 50. It'll be great. You can actually increase your subscriptions and other stuff like that. But actually, that'll be nuanced. But you can increase your rent. So 50% on needs, 25% on wants. So you can go back to bullshit down, but like appropriately. No more than 25% of your income. Then you're investing 25% of your income, and then she needs to start investing 25% of her income immediately. As well. Well, not immediately because her income is going into the situation, but after the car is paid off and the Capital One is paid off and the PayPal is paid off in 5 months, then actually you still need to go aggressive. You'll have $3,000. I need you guys to get to about $16,500.
Okay.
In terms of an emergency fund.
And would I put that in like a SoFi account or
Yeah.
like a high yield? Just have it sit there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
And that one's the best at this point. So, or the best that I like is just ease of use of an app and everything.
Yeah.
But divide that by the $3,000. You have extra. Like you'll be able to do that in. Let's call it 5 months. So this is 10 months total. 10 months total. Your debts are gone except for the student loan debt, and then you have a fully funded emergency fund. That's incredible. It's less than a year. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And then 25% of both of y'all income is going to, maxing out your Roth IRA and then other investment sources. So you can take advantage of the 401k probably. And then, so 25% of income goes to that.
Yeah. And that like 13,000 that I have in retirement, like I'm kind of financially illiterate, so like I just roll that over to my company, right? But I need to have an outside Roth IRA outside of that, or
yeah, Roth IRA is outside of the company.
Okay, so keep the 401k and then also put into a Roth IRA as well.
So yes, you have your company 401k, but max out the Roth IRA every year. Absolutely. Yeah. 6,500 at this point, and it goes up with inflation typically.
Okay. I put like 10% of my income into the retirement right now.
Right now, how much is being matched?
So the military is matching 5%. That's
okay. Then take it down to 5% until all this is paid off, and you have a fully funded emergency fund. Then amp it up to 20. And then
okay. I don't know how much the company is going to match me.
I don't know, but take the match. Always take the match because it's 100% return on your investment. That's better than any negative interest rate essentially.
Okay. So put 20% of